yeah, you know what time it is. That's right, it's time for Rivals Assemble, a Marvel Rivals podcast. I am your host, Mark Turcott, and you are tuned in to episode 49. Well, my friends, season 6 is here. Deadpool is here. The Merc with the mouth is here. There's so much coming in the season. There is so much to talk about. Not only just Deadpool, so many changes coming to the game, all new quality of life updates, all kinds of stuff. And to break it all down with me here, first up, Neil. Neil, what's up, dude?
Rivals Assemble.
What was that?
Lost it.
Is that Deadpool or is that Watto?
Yeah,
that was Watto
either.
and Deadpool, and I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do. And
yeah, that's what
are.
that's what it sounded like.
It's like, I meant to say great and I meant to say cool, but instead I said gruel.
Hey, that's pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. What's going on? Pumped to be here. Here we are. Lots to talk about. Let's see if we break a new record today.
I don't know. We'll see. We may. Looking at the rundown.
For time?
Yeah, possibly. We might. Also joining us, Ken's. Ken's, what's up, man?
What's going on? I may or may not be halfway paying attention because I'm trying to play Deadpool right now. And it's taken me this long. I can't. We're getting there. There's so much. He has a lot going on.
Yep. So we did.
Which class are you?
Vanguard.
Or
I've been playing
Vanguard?
all of them, but I'm playing Vanguard right now in the middle of the game.
Wow.
More plushies. Throw the plushies.
Yeah.
The plushies are great.
And finally, Matt. Matt, what's up, man?
What's up, guys? Ken's playing the game while doing the podcast is triggering me, making me think of when I would, yes, it's going to be a dad joke, when I was in high school and I would have theatrical productions and my dad would come and bring a book and read during them. So he was there to support me, full on reading a book in the audience.
This isn't that bad. This would be like,
this is very true.
In that scenario, it would be like me there watching a previous video of you doing a show in the audience instead of paying attention to you.
Would he go to all the shows?
He showed up, right? I mean, give him a little.
I'm gonna pay somebody to talk about this in the future, so we'll cut that in there. But I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah,
and great weekend game, and can't wait to talk about it.
Awesome. Well, what's up, everybody here? Thank you here for tuning into the show. However you're tuning in, big what's up to everybody over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rivals Assemble. We do the show live every other week, Thursday nights over there. You can head over to rivalsassemble.com, and you can find all our social links, including the links to that, our Twitter, our Blue Sky, all that, as well as a link to our Discord. So if you're not a Discord member yet here of the show, we highly urge you to become a part of that because, hey, just last week, we had our first community game night. We announced it on the Discord. We hooked up with some Discord people and had a great time over there. So join the Discord. You can find some like-minded folks. And as we move into season 6 and you're looking for some teammates maybe for competitive, it's a great place to find people. We got Vanguard channel. We got a Duelist channel. We got a Strategist channel. We have both console, PC, awesome community. Go check it out over there. And if you want to help support the show, you can also become a patron over at patreon.com/rivalsassemble. We're going through our MCU recaps where we're going through the MCU. And just this week, Matt put out his solo show. So if you want to hear Matt talk about some anime this week, Matt?
Yeah, it's anime, what my anime watch list is right now.
Awesome.
Nice.
So, and if you become a member too, you get a backlog. You get the whole backlog too. So you can go back and listen to all our solo shows as well as catch up on the MCU recaps. Football season is over, guys. We're into the playoffs. And throughout this whole season, we had the Rivals Assemble Fantasy Football Pick'em League. And for a while, Matt did lead. But Matt, you were knocked off, probably about a month ago or so. And it's kind of been going back and forth between Captain Tiny House and Dark Unicorn 650. And believe it or not, at the end of the season, they tied. So congratulations, Captain Tiny House, and congratulations, Dark Unicorn. We thought about for a minute about maybe like, do we make them kind of go at it here in the playoffs and that? And then it was like, you know what? No. They both won. They both win. So they both got the costume of their choice. And I'm going to throw it out to you guys because you guys don't know the answer to this. If you had to take a guess, do you know which costumes they picked? And they did both pick different costumes. Do you want any hints? I can give you a hint maybe for Unicorn. Yeah, because we've played with Dark Unicorn. So what do you think she went with?
I was going to say Assassin's Creed Gambit, but she might have already owned that because I think no. think she bought that for her husband. But that would be my bet for her.
Okay. I will say
Thinking strategist.
it is a strategist. I'll give you that. Okay. 3.
Crowd went mild.
One. No. So she picked the Luna Snow Cherry Delight. So it was the one kind of the
she was like
anniversary
she was like
one?
spin those credits.
yes.
So go hard.
Hey, she won it,
55
right?
burgers, 55 fries, 55 drinks, 55 ice
She
cream.
won it.
I'm doing something.
And then Captain Tiny House, he did not pick a strategist. He did not pick a duelist. It was a Vanguard costume.
Oh, I like that.
So,
Was it Emma Frost?
Nope.
Was it
Magneto.
Nope.
There's not.
What's a cool one?
I think you own
Groot.
this
Is it
one,
Reed?
Neil. I want to say.
I own it?
I think you do.
Is it the
Penny.
Groot
Oh. Groot
Oh,
with
the tree, the Eagsguard?
Eagsguard. There you go. That's right.
Nice.
Yep.
Good choice. Good choice. One of my favorite costumes.
very, very good one.
And you have that, Neil, don't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you have that.
Our community's got good taste.
They got good taste. So congratulations again to Captain Tiny House and Dark Unicorn. I don't know when we're going to be NBA season's already in.
March Madness, maybe?
Yes,
that
March
would be a good
Madness.
one.
That's what we'll do. So we'll do this again. We'll get some brackets going for March Madness. And we'll
I
give you all
love
the
how
details on that.
I love how the only note about how any of us performed in the fantasy draft was that Matt was on top, but then he got kicked
Then
out.
he sucks.
And we're not commenting on anyone else's performance.
I was at the
I
bottom the entire season.
Okay,
I
I
was
forgot.
the
Right? Didn't you forget
entire
to make
time.
your picks? So.
I made picks for a different league for like the first 4 weeks. I thought that was in the wrong league.
You know what? We should do like a rivals tournament. Like, guess who's going to win the next tournament or something like that.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
like
for esports
You know, like
stuff.
the esports.
Yeah,
for the Rivals Ignite,
The
do
Ignite?
a
yeah,
bracket.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh,
We could do
yeah.
that. We could do that ourselves.
Those are pretty quick though, right? Because don't they they'll announce who's going to be in it like that weekend, like on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then boom, they're in it. Now when they do the big grand ones, right? They're doing 2 of those right
Like
this
a
year.
season, right?
I'd say for that, yeah, the mid-season finals and then the grand finals.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that.
And then
happen.
people are getting points too, right? Throughout the year to see where they're going to rank
That's
up.
supposed to be.
Wow, this will be the first, what do they
We'll
call
see.
it?
Yeah.
Mature year, right? They're going more mature, more real. You know,
Our my friend Nick, who we've played RPGs with before, him and his faction made a little bit of a push, I believe, to rank up in there and try and get into
Cool.
MRC.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know if it went anywhere, but
Cool.
Yeah.
But either way,
How
I think
did,
I like March Madness though, man. That's a great idea. That one we definitely got to do.
fun fact, I've won many March Madness brackets,
on
like
Vibe.
large brackets at work.
Wow.
So
We define
Five.
many.
Watch out.
like 6.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Whoa.
That
I'm
is many.
saying that's many.
That's many.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
It's like I've
That's
been
a lot.
in 1 grand finals for Rivals, but I haven't been in many grand finals. Crazy. All right, let's see. Let's move on to our poll. So last episode we asked you guys, as we move into the new year, what would you like to hear us talk about more on the show? And we said news, esports, comic lore, new comics, strategies, weekend game. And let's see. Actually, I should have pulled this up ahead of time. I didn't, but I know the winner was comic lore. So comic lore coming in with the big win. What was the percentage on that, Neil? You got it pulled up here?
I got
41.9%.
News was 41% for comic lore. News was 6%. Strategies and weekend game both tied for 25.
There you go. So
No new comics 0. Esports
zero.
0 esports. Wow.
Yeah.
So Matt, give the people what they want. More lore dumps.
More dumps.
You dumping it.
Got to eat that fiber,
Make
Matt.
more time for that.
Listen,
And,
I just introduced more fiber into my diet.
healthy,
Buddy.
healthy amount of dumps in 2026.
Healthy,
Like clockwork, my guy.
Yeah.
Bodies
Nice.
on the scale.
clean ones.
So we heard you, I guess.
You
is the right way to
ghosting
say
it.
So we will very soon be kind of announcing what we're going to be doing when it comes to the comic lore. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. Tune in. We'll let you know what we're going to do with that. But we got a new poll for the next episode. And kind of in honor of Deadpool here, we want to know, what role are you most excited to play as Deadpool? So we're going to talk about it in a minute, but of course he is a 3-role hero. So are you more excited as a Vanguard, the Duelist, or the Strategist, or are you not even touching him? So, although I'm sure he would like to be touched. Vanguard, Duelist, Strategist, or not touching him. Let us know, what role are you most excited to play as in Deadpool. So head over to Spotify. You can vote over there, and we will give you the results in our next podcast. So,
We'll
guys,
put it on socials and Discord as well.
Yeah. So, our week in game, like I mentioned, we had our first community game night, which was awesome. Seemed to be a good success. So we will, moving forward, try to announce these more on the podcast when we do get ready to have them. But again, like I said, join the Discord, and we'll keep you up to date on that. Who was we had enough where we actually were playing 2 teams, and who was it? Ash?
With some bots.
Was it Ash?
If you could call it that.
Ash Phoenix.
Yeah.
If you could call those games.
It was just decimating us.
Yeah, it was bad.
Guys, I don't even play Duelist. And it's just KO, 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 KO. Picking off. And it was just like, okay.
But it was fun.
I think the
He said
first.
he didn't play Melee, and then obliterated
it was
us with
Melee.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I will also add, we did, it was Doom match. And Neil's like, hey guys, only melee attacks only.
Yeah.
And after like 30 seconds, that rule went out the window for pretty much everybody except Neil.
The whole match is
the rules.
complaining.
Follow the
Maybe
rules.
because I
Bolts
had
going
my
off and
Melee button was unbound.
Well, no,
so
I was
just
playing
flying around.
Wolverine, and every attack Wolverine does is a melee attack. So I just was.
You also had grabbed me and thrown me across the level. That's an ability.
It's a
not
melee.
melee.
His ability is his melee, right? Isn't it?
No.
I mean, technically using a melee
Blockers
attack
only.
is an ability. In D&D, that would be your basic action. And, you got to think about action economy. So,
Listen,
So,
That's
Ken,
right.
how do you unbound your melee?
I don't know, man. It wasn't there. It wasn't a button.
It's like
so
a V
I was
usually
just
on
flying
keyboard?
around with Iron Man, getting in people's face, and I was trying to
Do we
follow the
need to-
rules. So
do we need to have a meeting offline and I can walk you guys how to bound your
Just
keys
set 'em
in game?
to
Because I feel like for
default?
you two specifically.
They have no.
This is a thing.
I think
Because even
Default?
during the games, Neil was like, "Oh wow, that's weird. Like I don't know what happened to this." And I was just like, "It's been a year."
I've
Like,
gotten by this far. So
I just need to reset them all, I think.
Ken's, when you were playing Iron Man, I was Wolverine. Weren't you like hovering in that one part of the Sanctum Sanctorum, and like I dove and like grabbed you and we both just went
no,
flying.
I was like, this is my room. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. And Mark just like impales me into the abyss.
into the abyss,
Yeah,
killing
that's
us
awesome.
both.
That is the best way to play Doom match is with a bunch of people. on comms.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious.
Yep.
And when Mark runs around doing things, you hear nothing from him. He's completely quiet.
He's busy. He's
And
busy
then
guy.
after like the KO, he's like,
God
just
damn.
like, what?
I'm sneaking up on you, man. You gotta be quiet. Let's see, Matt. You had a little update you wanted to give here on our
Yeah,
week in game.
If you guys could go to our group chat on Discord, I dropped something in there
Is it a
that
load
you
up?
can watch real quick. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
quick
if we
little
could-
video.
Wish we could show it
In-
live on the stream.
Oh, Matt. Good job, buddy.
Proud.
As
Oh,
the
wow.
I'm pretty sure highest competitively ranked player on this roundtable.
That's true. That would be true. As of now.
I hit gold finally.
Yes.
And to the listeners who are echelons above gold, like GG's,
Like
that's a big deal for me. I am hot dog water at competitive, and it took a lot of grinding to get there, believe it or not, especially at the end of the season when level 2 Spider-Man were out there getting like, I had Spider-Man and Iron Man this morning I had one of my final matches, and Iron Man and Ultron duo had 55 plus KOs each, and their accounts were like level 3 and level 12. So I was like, that's obviously a Smurf report, like get out of here. But it's like all of that at the end of the season.
Right? To do comp, there's like some sort of minimum level.
Yeah, you have to be certain.
Like experience.
Anyway,
I think it
was
used to be 15. I think they lowered it to 10 now. I think is what it is.
Yeah.
And it was, I just wanted to do it to prove it to myself. Today,
did it, man.
I think.
Did you do it all
how many matches.
solo, like solo queue?
Yeah.
Or did you team up with anybody? Well, actually,
we got to silver together.
Yeah, that's where I ended.
From silver 3 to gold, I did myself. But what was really odd was I was used to, like having like a level or 2 in matches, and this is where my inexperience comes into play. Not just that I'm not good, it's just that I haven't done it a lot. So a lot, like in silver, there was like, silver 3 through silver 1, stuff like that. Sometimes like a gold 3.
Yep.
In I think I did 12 matches today alone because I was, I think 40 points away this morning from gold. And then I sent you guys the picture of getting up like after 3 straight wins, getting 99 out of 100. And that began the descent into madness, because it was like after that 3 losses, 1 win, 2 losses, 2 wins, that kind of thing. But in those final matches, I was getting like gold 1s, and is it diamond above that? Even like a diamond 3. And I was just like, how is this?
Excuse me. That's not nice.
Like how is this?
Is it platinum?
Even
platinum?
Then maybe
whatever. I don't even know what the icon is. It was just like it wasn't gold. And it was a whatever 3. And I was just like, that's crazy. But I do have 3 servers queued. So maybe they were just like, let's grab whoever.
Yeah.
Most of my wins I got doing strategist. I did a lot of Rocket, Cloak and Dagger, and Viz. And then as duelist, I was Namor, and I'm stoked for his buff coming this season. Squirrel Girl, which I actually, it wasn't very friendly to her in the meta matchups. So something I'm comfortable with forced me to get uncomfortable. Played a little bit of Penny, and even got 1 win as Emma Frost, and I felt really good about it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Well done.
Fun times.
Great. Nice.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Now I get to pull a Mark and retire.
Because Because I just think back, Matt. Like you were so against. Like I'm not doing comp. Yeah. It's too sweaty. Not for me. And look at you. Like over this past like 6 months, you've from going to DreamHack and like seeing that competitive side, and just I'm proud of you, man. It's awesome. I love it.
Winning the weekly tournament.
It's great.
I if I'm being completely honest, there was a little bit of a nervous breakdown like happening this morning during my matches, because it was that pressure of this is the rank up match. And so it's like I was like, there was one match where I had to like get up and walk around after because I was shaking. And I was like, this isn't healthy. This is not good. What's going on? The last time I felt like this is when like I had when I bought a car or something. I don't know if anyone else has had like a panic attack at the dealership.
What did your body do when you had the 99 out of 100 up getting into the next rank? Like what happened then?
That was that match where I started shaking.
Sense,
like that was because I was like, oh, I'm ranking up. This is it. And it was odd because I'd been getting like high 30s in the points, which I don't see happen a lot. Maybe it's because I watch higher ranked players, but it's usually like, oh, wow, I only got 20. I got 25. That's great. But I was getting like 35, 38 on the regular when I would win matches. And that was like a 27 or something that I got in that match.
Which is weird.
This is the one. And so that was like, I need to get up, and I put my controller down and my hands were like,
wow,
vibrating, and I was like, this is not good.
Awesome. Well, glad you made it, man. And then what's the skin then? It'll be the Rogue, right? Was it? Or
It'll
you
be
get,
both.
or you get both.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
both, right? You get Gambit too. I
Be
think.
Rogue and Gambit.
Yeah, you get them both. Sweet.
Not gonna lie, I don't like either of them.
I don't even know
Matt,
what
how
they're
did the Saturday tournaments go? Did you join in on
There's
that?
one coming up this Saturday that I'm not able to do, and
What
it's
happened
the
last week?
first. I don't think there was one last week.
I thought it was every Saturday.
No, it's every other, and this is the first one in the
New
new
season.
or in the,
Yeah.
like how they changed up
Play
the
games and
matchmaking
it's
and
until
everything.
3 losses, right? It's either
Yeah,
3
you get to
wins or
play no
losses,
matter what.
and it's not like a set. Is it a set time, or you can play any time during the week? That's what I thought.
No,
it
it's
said.
Saturdays, and then depending on the region where you play. For some reason, the faction in the Discord that I play with, we chose European time. I guess because if we chose North American time, it would be
Way
later in
too
the
late.
evening Europe, but
Yeah.
it's usually 8 a.m. East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm doing the Lord of the Rings thing this weekend, so I gotta.
Ooh, that's
Nice. All
That's cool,
right.
man.
Can't wait.
So yeah, if people are interested in doing that, I feel like we could probably get 2 teams going, right? If we get enough people, because
We had 2 teams for a
that
while.
list is, that list is growing. When I check up on it, I'd like to
Make
maybe
it
get in
happen.
there for one.
Make it happen. Head over to the Discord. All right, guys. Well, let's move on here to the news. We got lots and lots to talk about. So let's move on to our news segment that we call the Not So Daily Bugle News.
J. Jonah Jameson here.
All right. Well, season 6. As you're listening to this, unless you're here live, it's probably already out. So season 6, Night at the Museum, is here. Everybody is headed to the Collector's Museum. And of course, the big headline, the big thing coming with this season, of course, is our new hero, Deadpool. And of course, he is, I'm sure you've already know this by now, but he is the first triple role character. So he is both a Vanguard, he is both a duelist, and he is a strategist. And the way it works is you actually have to pick him from which role you want him in. So when you go to your hero select screen, he's actually, there's a Deadpool in the Vanguards, there's a Deadpool in the Duelist, and there's a Deadpool in the Strategist. Now this even plays into, if you are playing comp, you're banning not the hero Deadpool, you're banning the role of Deadpool. So you're banning the Vanguard Deadpool, which would still
You
then
can't-
leave the Duelist and the Strategist that you could still pick.
2 things.
Yep.
1, how do you say museum?
Museum?
Do you say museum?
Museum? Like Zam,
Yeah,
Shazam.
Museum.
I don't say museum. Like I don't say
Museum.
like squirrel.
I say museum.
Yeah, I say
but-
museum.
Interesting. That's all.
York.
Second thing. Hey, you're going to the museum.
Like I say, I used to always say water, but I say water now.
Sounds the same.
Or closet.
water
Closet.
Woodard.
closet.
Get your Deadpool out of the closet.
Museum.
You're not able to stack with Deadpool, right? You couldn't have
No,
like
can't. No.
Deadpool.
No. So I have a feeling
Give me
when
that mode.
the game is live, everybody's gonna there's gonna be like
Triple
6
Deadpools.
Deadpools
Yeah.
trying to be picked, and you don't know which one it is, and everybody's just gonna be all confused.
Oh, 1818 is going to be
Is all Deadpools.
All Deadpools.
yeah, that's awesome.
Honestly, that should be its own.
That sounds great.
Right. But they're going to be 3 different Deadpools mixed into the 18 Deadpools.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oops, all Deadpool.
So
it is-
Go
Go ahead.
I noticed while playing and in the practice range, I don't know if it's always the new character that they stick as like your training dummy or whatever, but you can tell what class he is when his health bar pops up. It has the little icon next to his health bar to say what class it is.
Nice.
And there's only going to be 1 per team, so unless they change it quickly, you're going to know which Deadpool
Right.
it
And of
is.
course, you can quickly look at the scoreboard. Now, you can switch mid-match. So earlier, and I was originally under the assumption, so we're going to get into the way his mechanics work, but you actually level Deadpool up throughout the match. And I was originally under the assumption in this came from a post I'd seen online before I actually kind of dove into it, that if you switched roles, you lost your progress as leveling up. But playing earlier today,
I don't think so.
it actually kept it. So you could start as a duelist and then switch to the strategist, and the two upgrades that you had already upgraded would be upgraded still, and then your continuing upgrade. Because I think he has a total of 8 upgrades. He opens this book, and you go in there. You're basically upgrading your primary. You're with your gun or your swords. You're upgrading
all your abilities,
all his abilities essentially. And then when he's fully leveled up, then you're just doing more damage at that point. And your ultimate does more damage. But let's jump into him a little bit here. And I don't want to get too in the weeds because usually we go through all these heroes kits, but there's literally 9 pages total for Deadpool, because each one has his guns, you have his swords, and then you have his upgrade abilities and what they do to each of the upgrades. So when you go into his screen to look at it all, there's 3 for each of the roles, right? So long story short, I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible for people that haven't played him and haven't kind of dove in. So you start with the guns, obviously. You have your primary where you can shoot. You can also, he always has an ability that on keyboard it's an E, but it kind of is like an AoE. So if you are the Vanguard, you're, I think, taunting. And when the taunt is actually, if you've seen videos of people playing against Deadpool, it's crap like flying up on the screen.
It's a blind.
That's like kind of like covering. So like
Mario Kart octopus.
Yes, essentially. So, and it's dumb Deadpool stuff just happening on the screen. I think that's for all 3 of them. So when you pop that, but of course, if you're the strategist, you're healing in that AoE. If you're the duelist, it increases your attack speed. And I think it might even do that for the strategist as well. And of course, the Vanguard, you're just taunting. And I think you take like less damage, and your teammates do as well. He also then can switch over to his swords. There is no cooldown on switching between the swords and the guns. So when you switch over to
kind of like Blade, right?
Yep. So when you switch over to the swords, you're just swinging away. In the sword mode for all 3, he has a dash. So your right click, kind of like your secondary attack with the swords, will always dash. And at the Vanguard, I think if you hit on that dash, you knock the people down. If you are the duelist or the strategist, you can actually kind of, 2, I think, hits if you hit. But I had it where I was almost like ping-ponging, because he has a double jump. So you can jump up in the air, dash and hit somebody, and you kind of pop up, dash again, and you're just like literally bouncing off people, like just hitting them over and over. He has, back to the Vanguard, he has the ability, instead of the, I guess your right click when your guns are out, he throws a shield, a little plushie down that creates almost like this little bubble around a plushie that is bulletproof, so the enemies cannot shoot through it. You can walk through it. They can walk through it as well, but I don't think they can shoot through it.
It's like a Winston's shield kind of deal, right?
Kind of, but it's smaller than Winston from Overwatch. Yep.
Yeah.
But you can shoot through it, so you can shoot through it, but the enemies can't shoot through it.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. If you are the duelist or the strategist, that same exact button, rather than the plushie, he throws out like his sword, and it's almost like a boomerang, and it goes flying. The duelist, of course, is going to do a ton of damage, and it can bounce back. And I think you have 3 bounces. Like if you catch it and it keeps going, and you're hitting people with it.
That's pretty cool.
And then it blows up. Yeah. And then if you're the strategist,
throw it all the way out.
It does minimal damage. It does a little bit, but it heals. So it's almost like you can like have your Groot or Captain America running forward, and because your guns heal, as if you're the strategist, you're shooting and healing, but then you can toss that as well to kind of get more healing down in the area, wherever they are. He also has the ability, if you knock out an opponent and they're down on the ground, you can press F on the keyboard. I don't know what it'll be on controller, but he stops to take a selfie. And if you stop to take the selfie, you are invincible at that point. So when you're doing it, you don't have to worry about being damaged. But of course, you can't do damage or help your teammates. But he stops to take a selfie, and when he does that, his bar levels up quicker. So the faster you level up, the faster you can then open your book, which was that mechanic we were talking about, where you're leveling up all your different abilities.
Do you take damage when you open the book?
From what I can tell, yes. So I've noticed when I've opened it that I am taking damage. So I'm always making sure I'm in a safe place for that. But the selfies, no. That the selfies, you're invincible with that.
For the whole time?
You took a selfie.
With the selfie,
it's really short.
The selfie, yeah.
It's short. It's just for a second.
The selfie, it is.
Even before you take the picture, when you're like, and you can actually move the camera around.
You can, yeah. You can move it
that
around a little bit.
perfect
It's kind of funny.
I think it will take it for you if you don't
Yeah, it just does.
press a
Yeah.
button. It just does it.
But you can move to kind of like look around and kind of still see what's going on. And then his ultimates, basically, which pops up pretty quick. So there's the basic one where as you're leveling up, until you get it fully leveled, it just kind of like you target someone, it seems, and they get all blinded, I guess, from you. And doesn't it taunt their abilities too, Neil? I got to pull this up here because I don't want to.
It's a similar thing as your Deadpool in your area or your AoE one.
Deadpool in your area.
Just more so,
Yeah,
right?
you get bonus health. Well, again, this changes depending on what you are, but as Vanguard, you get bonus health and healing over time. And when they miss abilities or shots or something, they take extra damage and you get more health. So it's like while they're messing up because you got stuff all over their screen, it improves you. So if you have it on you, you're almost best to just not shoot
Run away.
or anything unless you know that you're gonna get them or
Or
whatever.
you're using aimbot.
Aimbot, yeah, use the aimbot. But I did play with the strategist one with this, and this heals everybody around you, but it's a similar thing, and I think you just target one person with it.
Yeah.
And they have a thing, it's not very clear in the description. If you hit enemies with the right ability, then you get like a big bonus, and it's awesome when you do it. He basically turns into Captain America's alt. And it's like kabloom or like congratulations, and you get this ghost following you around, and the health bonus that you and your team have just like increases, and the duration goes longer too. But the right abilities that you want to hit enemies with is one is your throwing spinning sword thing. I think that's the biggest one. I like basic attacks don't do anything. And I don't know, maybe
That's
your
where it
charge
becomes
with
like
your
real
sword
big,
will.
isn't it? Like it's like I've had times where it's just huge, like on the screen. I think because I've upgraded it, and it bounces back to me,
Yeah.
and it's just sitting there, just spinning, and it's like, oh man.
Oh, it's awesome. But if you make, I think it's 7 or 8 hits. If you do it while your alt is going off as a strategist, then you like unlock the Captain America alt and give people more healing. And I don't know if you get bonus health or what,
Yeah.
but it's a spectacle to say the least.
So, needless to say, there's a lot going on with Deadpool. Very intimidating at first. Like, I mean, I logged into the build yesterday, and it was like, oh my god! Like, I screenshotted the 9 different abilities screens and sent them to you guys. I was like, guys, look at like this is just insane when you look at it. But when you start actually playing him at the 3 different roles, it starts to kind of make sense because I know it sounded like a lot, but the abilities are all kind of very similar. The only one that really changes a lot is if you're Vanguard, you throw the shield with the plushie. Otherwise, if you're strategist or Vanguard, you're just throwing out the spinning boomerang that either is healing or doing damage. Like it's just, which really it does. I guess it doesn't heal as a duelist, but as the strategist, it does a little bit of damage and heals. So other than that, everything else is pretty similar. Like his dash with his swords, swapping to between the guns and the swords, and the whole upgrading mechanic is pretty much all the same. My experience, I mean, I played, of course, only against bots. We were unable to get into a match with people. So I haven't really gone up against Deadpools. I mean, I have against the bots only a few times I've had where my screen got cluttered by the other Deadpool. But I'm interested to see how obnoxious that becomes when you're actually playing against better people than the bots. But for me personally, the Vanguard, like I think that's the one that I'm probably never going to use Deadpool as a Vanguard.
Really?
Personally, I think there will always be a better option than playing
Shield,
him.
though.
But it's not.
That was great.
I'd rather play Groot. If I'm going to play a shield, Groot has 3 shields. Why would I play Deadpool where I'm throwing down a little tiny like jar with a plushie around it, or a plushie with a little jar?
Balls.
But duelist, I would rank second. But the strategist, to me, like if I'm playing Deadpool, I'm playing him as a strategist. Like he earlier today, I when I did the preview stream, like he almost, not that he felt like Gambit, but like Gambit, I feel like I can heal very well and also do a lot of damage. And that's how I feel with Deadpool. I can do a heck of a lot of healing, but then I can also be headshotting people like, mid-range down. And I mean, he does have fall off, but you're still able to shoot like right down the lane. So
How do you?
So
Go ahead.
I like Deadpool as a Vanguard because of his range of it's like having a Vanguard with that much range
Right. Yeah, that's true.
is kind of rare, and so like it was pretty nice to just kind of be able to chill back with the team or some of the other range duelists and still do damage and throw the shield out to someone that needed it, similar to like how you would do it like with Magneto, like giving someone else the
Yeah.
shield versus putting the shield down on yourself. And then if you get pushed, then you whip out the swords. So that's
Yeah.
kind of how I was playing it, and it seemed to, again,
Yeah.
just bots, but I liked it. I liked the Vanguard the best.
See, I liked
That's cool.
with the strategist
Surprise,
having the
surprise.
swords. Like when you get jumped, like when somebody was like had a cap that kept
Yeah.
jumping backline, you're
Yeah.
able to whip the swords out real quick, pop his E ability, where then you're doing that AOE, so you're healing yourself, you're slashing away, slashing faster because that also makes you do more damage, and his dash that you can do like with the swords, you can use as an escape. So a lot of times I would kind of like dash in, do some damage, and then you can dash back out because usually you have 2 cooldowns on that. I don't know, Neil. What was your favorite? What role for you?
Well, before that, how do you mainly heal with Deadpool as a strategist?
Guns.
Just with your guns? Yeah.
Guns, and then
I
you
was a
throw the
little
boomerang,
confused.
and then you also have your E.
Yeah.
So you just push up just a little bit, hit your E. Plus, then you're shooting faster, so you're healing faster, and you got your boomerang.
That attack speed buff is crazy how fast you're shooting with that. That must be the upgrade for the E. I don't remember, but it's whenever you use that AoE ability, you just start shooting like a madman.
And real quick too, we should say when you do upgrade, the guns turn gold, so you can tell visually. I mean, it might be kind of hard on the enemy, but you can, like, if you're, let's say, watching the esports, you're watching Ignite or whatever, you'll know what weapon is upgraded because his guns turn colors. Like guns or swords turn gold. You start to kind of know where he is in his upgrade path.
Okay, that's cool. Also, if with your I thought I saw in the trailer that he was healing with the swords, and you can heal with your swords out. It's but
Heal?
you have to hit your sword dash. If you hit an enemy with that, it doesn't AoE heal around the people that are within your range, kind of thing. So if someone's jumping on one of your back lines or whatever, you get your swords out and dash into them, and it'll heal them as you're swinging with your swords. But your basic attack with your swords doesn't heal. So it's a lot, and you really have to maybe focus on one at a time. Like you'll understand the switching the weapons and doing the basic attacks, but everything else is a little bit different depending on what class you are. For me, I thought I would like the strategist the most, but I just found, well, now that I know a little bit more about the healing and doing that, I found I liked the Vanguard as well. I found the Vanguard and the Duelist were fairly similar, except the Duelist had those spinning swords. So I'll pick the Duelist for my favorite because his basic attack is great. He's got 50 bullets or something on his
Mercy.
his guns, so you don't really have to worry about reloading that much, and they don't shoot that fast, and it's always like, I don't know, it feels good to hit those crits too. And then his AoE, you're doing damage if he's close, and he's got the dashes. And how the dashes work as well is if you hit the dash and it changes a little bit depending on which one you're playing. But if you hit the dash, then it also resets the cooldown, and you can do it up to 4 times as long as you're hitting somebody with it. So it's less of like yeah, an escape, and it's more like, okay, you can dash that guy, you can dash that guy, you can dash that guy, and then keep your last one for running away. I think as strategist you get 2 automatically, and you don't have to hit anybody with it, so it gives you more of an escape.
Yep. Matt, I know you didn't get a chance to get hands on, but hearing all this, how you feeling about Deadpool? I've been really wanting to know your thoughts.
No idea.
Not gonna touch him.
I think it's gonna be kind of like Gambit, where I mean, like the Guan told us that Gambit was, of course, the most played strategist of 5.5 or 5 season 5, I guess, totally. But there'll be a lot of popularity with him. I feel like he won't be super useful by people who want to play him, and then we'll see a fall off. Since I'm not a Deadpool fan, I wonder if the gameplay will be too annoying from what it sounds like.
So
more annoying than just like versus
Yeah.
a character be like, ugh,
So
grating.
there's a lot of Deadpool. Like especially when you play as him, there is a lot of. Earlier I was playing and I was like shocked. I could have swore he said this character's name, Sleepwalker, who we talked about. I think even at our round table when we were saying like, oh, what characters would you want to come to the game? And I said Sleepwalker, like this character that I used to love, when I was a kid. And he mentioned as a joke, like one of his voice lines is like, oh, coming in the next season is Sleepwalker and Speedball. Like, oh, take that, you leakers, or something like that. Like a funny voice line. But to find that voice line, I found somebody posted an almost 25-minute video of all his voice lines, and he has so many. He is exactly what you think Deadpool is in the MCU and the comics. He is that in Rivals. Like, he is obnoxious Deadpool. And so, it was even like at one point I went into the character select screen and I hovered over his icon, and he just started saying, you just hear his voice saying, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. And then I moved it away and it stopped. And it was just like, wow, okay. It's even that much. So,
because it's like Galacta's annoying enough. And so it's like,
and dude, they banter. The two of them banter. They have all set lines.
I don't want that. It'll be cute to hear like the first time, and then it'll be like, hey, no.
I think somebody.
Pretty sure he has a 6-7 line as well.
He even has the 6-7 line. Yep.
Well, they had to do that because Overwatch did it.
Was it somebody in our Discord, or did I see this online? Somebody saying like they hope that they put into the audio menu a Deadpool volume where you could just turn Deadpool down.
That would be
not
great.
have to
Mute
hear it.
Deadpool.
Yeah, just mute Deadpool.
The Deadpool volume slider.
There is the option to turn off like the happy birthday. It's not like specifically turn that off, but it's some specific.
I think it's like
function,
character
turn
audio.
off,
Yeah,
something like that. But now I'm interested in turning on the Japanese audio.
Oh wow, yeah.
Deadpool.
Because if I can't understand him, then it doesn't matter.
Then that's true. That's true. Yeah. We got some comments too from the community. So Spider83 said, "So did Deadpool meet, fall short, or exceed y'all's expectations? He looks absolutely insane, and to tell the truth, I'm downright intimidated to try him. He's a welcome and hella annoying addition to the game. Can't wait to see how he shakes things up." I would say he probably exceeds the expectations because I didn't expect him to be the 3 roles. Like, I didn't think they would actually do that.
We called it last episode, right? Because he started changing what role he was shown as. Oh, maybe he'll be all 3. But we thought that you wouldn't be able to pick, and it would just, I think, it would just fill you in with whatever role you want. So it's nice that you can
fun would
pick.
that be though?
Not that
Like,
fun.
No, not at all. I think if he wasn't all 3, I would have been disappointed because I thought that was a really cool thing that they could potentially do, even though in my mind, I have no idea how they would make it work. I still don't really know how they're going to balance it for a lot of things, but I'm glad it's here.
You know what's kind of interesting too is when you're doing the upgrade and you open the book, it just immediately made me think of the zombies mode. And it's like, you're kind of doing that. Like, you're picking, like, am I upgrading my primary? Am I, my guns? Am I uploading my sword? Am I upgrading this?
So it's
like
you're skill tree.
it is. It's not.
Sort of.
There's
You can
only
pick any
8
one.
One
set
step
options.
closer.
You
Yeah.
pick which one you want. But this really has me thinking, like, is that what this is starting here? Are we doing, Overwatch, we always bring
Let's
up
do it.
Overwatch,
Yeah.
is doing it minimally right now where you have 2 choices throughout a match to upgrade yourself, and it's always one of 2 choices when you hit those upgrade parts within a match. Is that what we may now see? Like, can they go back? And I think we have a question about this later, but can they go back and do that to the previous heroes we already had and start doing things like this?
I don't think we need it.
I don't think
that-
we need it, but is that something that they may do?
because then that becomes Overwatch Stadium.
yeah,
And then it's like, if I want to do that, I'll just go play Overwatch Stadium.
yeah.
But
We got another one from.
Why are we playing Rivals? Because if you want to play a game like that, you can just play Overwatch.
Yeah, because I want to play Spider-Man.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
Marvel
exactly.
Rivals.
From Unease Prawn 45, and they asked, I'm slightly annoyed 3 Deadpools are coming to the game. It just makes the slickness of the game look strange and very confusing for any new players. I'm not truly against him being a 3-in-1 type of character, although I just wish he was a tank or duelist because that's what suits him. But I'd rather him be a 4th category. He looks insanely complex and should come with an epilepsy warning for all the colors he brings. Thoughts? Also, go LA Rams, sorry Turks. So that will be the last question that Unease Prawn will be asking. No, I'm just kidding.
Exclamation point, ban at unease.
Yeah.
Enter.
Hey, Panthers, they were close, man. They had a good game.
It was a solid year.
I
think-
agree. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
Nope. You go ahead.
Oh, I just agree. It's very confusing and not new player friendly. But I don't know how you do it in a 4th class. Having the option to change makes sense, and maybe that would be something you would pick after you picked the character. But it is going to just kind of fill up that wheel faster, right? Because why am I seeing 3 Deadpools? What's going on?
See, I disagree with that because I don't know how it isn't easy to understand. Because he's just with every category, so it's like, oh, I guess I can play him as this type of character. So,
Yeah, just trying to think as a new player, right?
granted, the kit
Good
is
to know.
you're going to have to learn a kit with any character regardless.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what they mean by the slickness of the game. Making it look strange.
Well, personally, I hate the slider thing. Like the character select screen.
Yeah.
I cannot. It is hopefully short for this, not long for this world. Like I want that thing to be completely revamped. It was cool at first, but now I don't like to scroll. Like just let me see them all in one thing, and let me
Put it like a Mortal Kombat.
What's
character
the
Do you not have do you not have your strike squad?
yeah, your strike squad you can create.
No,
But I
It's
wanna
like
play
your quick
everybody.
save, your
No.
speed dial.
I'm not doing that.
Well, he can't. He doesn't. They don't know how to map their buttons, man. So we got.
I shouldn't have to create a separate thing for myself when they should just make the thing better.
Wait, what? I don't understand. So they're giving you an option to like get out the noise, but you're like, no, I don't want that. I just want you to do the whole thing different.
Yeah, no, just tear it down. Do it again.
Okay.
So what in your mind, Kens? What would be better?
Yeah. Well, what's
I want to see all of them on the screen at one time. I'm picturing like how MOBAs do it.
Or Overwatch.
It works.
doesn't it?
Or Overwatch. It works for that. Why can't we do that?
I
And then
think
once you select your hero, then it can go to the different screen where it shows like
Your-
all the stuff that they
costume
want
and
to
all that.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they really want to show off your costume and the hero in there.
And they can do
That's why
that,
they stick
but-
it in the
I
corner.
mean, Overwatch does that though. The character is in the same spot. Just the playing panels are on the bottom.
Everything's all along across the bottom. Yeah.
I like the wheel because it's easy to tab between rules. So like in Overwatch, you have the big screen, but you're not fighting necessarily for a character because it's role queue. And so like, yes, there are 40 whatever
You still
characters,
see them
but
all.
right. But since there's no role queue here, if you're going all the way up on screen, are you saying like pick your role, delineate it there, and then pick your character?
No, just show everyone. Let me make one click, and then it's done.
I will say on console that would be a nightmare.
It might be. You're not wrong. I
That's
see the appeal of the wheel on console.
Because I can just what is
Instead
it?
of having to
R1,
drag the thing
R1.
over and
bump,
like,
bump.
yeah.
I
get it
you
for
could
that.
still do that, and then it just pops your selector icon to the next kind of spot.
That's what the
Right.
wheel does.
Yeah, but if it was all shown anyway, you could still have it.
I
And
use
then-
my mouse wheel to
Well,
spin it.
I guess
pretend I'm in like the what is it, the showcase showdown on the Price is Right.
Just
with
spin the wheel?
Spin the
Oh,
big
yeah,
wheel.
yeah.
Just
Big
spin my mouse wheel. Bang.
This sounds like more of a duelist problem than anyone, because for strategists and vanguards, like you're not having to scroll the wheel much. You know, it's like it's like one little cube, and you have all your heroes.
Maybe
But if
that's
you're-
why I've always played Vanguard, because I refuse
They're
to
just
scroll.
there, yeah.
They're at the top.
That is
refuses
one
to
of the
spin the
worst
wheel.
things as duelist, because on console it's R1 to go to that next roll, but then to turn the wheel further it's R2. Is that right, Neil?
I think it's just your right stick. You got to push it down.
You're right. What?
Your right stick.
Oh, how many?
How many do you have?
The right one and the left one?
Right. stick.
But but yeah, that's the weird thing. So like, I think it gets to where like Namor and Punisher
Yeah, too
and
many
Star Lord are, is where it's like it's that weird space where the wheel doesn't catch where it wants you to keep going, and so I don't know. That would be nicer if I'm choosing a duelist, but I feel like that's a very duelist problem. But
We got one more question. Dark Unicorn 650 said, which of the 3 Deadpools do you think is going to be the most popular? And being that he's all 3 classes, do you think the hype for him is going to last longer since more people will want to play him? Thoughts?
Well, that's a good question, and we'll talk about that next week. Which one's going to be the most popular? And we will have the answer because we have the poll. I think the hype will probably last longer because it's kind of 3 characters for people to try out, right? So,
I
Yeah.
think duelist, especially because of the Jeff team up.
well, you get the team up on all of them, don't you?
Pretty sure you do,
I know,
yeah.
but it's even more damage because Jeff's spitting out hit. Is it a plush?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yep.
Whatever. But basically, like the thing from Zombies mode, which is so sick.
It's like a sprinkler.
And yeah, so Jeff throw that out, already doing damage, and then Deadpool just rushing in and KO.
Yeah.
In my brain, that.
I think it's nice because you'll get to try out the new character no matter what your team needs. So I think that's fun.
What? Okay.
Would it be weird if we saw like a meta where more than one of the Deadpool roles like makes it into comp and is like very popular?
I mean,
like different metas built around a different role. So like you have your Vanguard Deadpool, duelist Deadpool, support Deadpool.
yeah. I mean, you're probably going to start seeing that. I mean, that's the interesting thing about him is like there's a lot that can be done with him, and I think it'll be interesting to see. Like I think Ken's you mentioned it, like the balancing of him. Like, are all the roles going to be balanced? Balanced, I guess the right way to say it, or is like one going to just be trash compared to other heroes in that role, but then the other one is high meta. Kind of where it is. It's going to be interesting to see kind of how all that plays out. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously his character model looks just like Deadpool. I think it looks great. There's the white like X-Force is kind of the alternate costume,
Yeah.
but then there's also the Captain Pool costume, which is kind of the premium one right now. What are you guys thinking of Captain Pool?
I like it.
You like it? Are you going to get it, Matt?
Yeah. I don't know.
I like the
Well,
white.
it depends on if
The
it
white
has-
is great.
Depends on if it has a timer.
Oh, like if it's going to go away?
I
don't think it will.
does.
These ones usually
Or
don't. This
didn't.
one doesn't have like a special background. You know how like you can put it on your home screen?
Oh, yeah. This is like Assassin's Creed Gambit. Got it.
Yes, this is kind of that. So I think it's always going to be
so Spelljammer though,
there. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
think of that. Yes.
which is awesome.
Pirate.
Now Matt's gonna buy it.
Yep.
Next
It's Ace.
Spelljammer
That is
session,
Ace. Is literally Ace.
Yeah.
he doesn't have a shirt.
No, he
My
doesn't.
man. It's great.
So
Um,
I think that's
Mark's D&D character historically in a fight will rip off his shirt.
I think it all started at one point I had to distract a crowd, right? While you guys were doing something, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just took his shirt off for no reason.
And then it kept happening for no
happened
reason.
all the time throughout our 50 campaign sessions or whatever it was. 38 campaign sessions.
I just had to check. Deadpool is going to be the first like melee weapon strategist for us. Like all the other strategists have some sort of ranged weapon. Closest being
Gambit has a
maybe
staff.
cloak. He's got the staff, but it's not
Like,
I use
his
staff all the
like the
time.
basic attack.
No,
right?
but the way that he heals, right?
Well, no, I'm
Wait,
just saying, like you have dual swords, like dual katana as like one of your basic attacks, right? Gambits, you throw cards as
For a
your basic
basic,
attack.
yeah, for your basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have melee vanguards like Thing
Yeah.
or whatever or Hulk,
Yeah.
and we've got melee duelists like Spider-Man, Iron Fist, whatever. This is our first melee, half melee strategist, which is interesting.
You know when you hear a word so many times it starts to not sound like a word?
melee?
Melee.
Well, I was just
The
gonna say, you're
amount of
making fun of me
times
for
you
saying museum, and he's over here melee, like a melee
It's
worm.
like the amount of times you said melee in that sentence. I was just like, what is this word even anymore? It's like
Melee? Who am I?
whenever you look at the way that the word school is spelt, you're like, why does this work? This shouldn't work.
No.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Um,
so I was thinking about as a competitive, they're gonna figure it out, and they'll know that Deadpool as X is the strongest, so that's who they'll start banning. But I'm just thinking like strategist players, they're not used to having no range on one of their attacks, and maybe they'll just be using the
Yeah.
guns the whole time. But I think that'll be the least
the least played
popular.
role.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because strategists, I'm gonna go out on a limb, often the least experienced role or the least, I feel in my experience, the least skilled role of the team, easiest role for people to learn. But then that's not to say that there are not masters of being a strategist. But I say that more newer players probably gravitate towards strategist. So it might
Yeah,
not be as friendly.
I feel like more knowledge based than skill based to be effective.
Mm.
If you know where to stand and when to use abilities, that's better than like, hey, are you hitting all your shots? Unless you're playing one of the healers where you have to hit all your shots, like Deadpool.
Interesting.
We got a new Dev Vision, guys. Dev Vision 13, kind of introducing everything coming here. And I gotta say,
Guan here.
this is probably the best of all of them, right? This was like,
Yeah.
they're hitting their stride. We're a year into this game. They know what they are. They know what this game is. They know who Deadpool is. Guan just crushed it. So if you have not watched this Dev Vision, go watch this thing because Deadpool literally takes it over at one point, and Guan just like takes the seat and literally is sitting there drinking his I don't know what he's drinking, like a soda or something. It's
Bubble tea.
perfect. It's great. I love it.
It catches like the vibe of these guys too. Like having met Guan and Jiang, just like the interactions, they're just guys who are fans of these characters and the game, just like all of us are, and they're just like having fun with it, which is so nice to see. Very refreshing.
Yeah. Awesome. They absolutely nailed it. Like I said, go watch that thing. I mean, we're not going to sit here and break it down because everything we're going to talk about is pretty much what is coming. So the big patch dropping this week. Of course, you're getting Deadpool. There also is a new season event that's coming, the Whack-A Jeff. So this is you capture a Jeffy boy in the new event and unlock the free Jeff the Land Shark 8-bit bash costume. So the way this works is you're pretty much getting in there and getting there's missions to complete, and every time you do it, you're getting chimichangas. I think 3 of those give you the ability to whack a Jeff, and he's kind of popping up in holes, and you hit him. And then there's a bunch of different rewards you can win. The ultimate one is the Jeff 8-bit bash costume. I guess, do we want to maybe here at this point, this is maybe a good place to talk about the other 8-bit costumes coming in the game as well. So they've teamed up with Cosmic Invasion, which, by the way, I've talked about it on the show. If you haven't played that game, it's fantastic. Go check it out. It's the new kind of retro style beat 'em up. It's awesome. But they've teamed up with them, and there are now a Venom and Spider-Man 8-bit costumes brought to the game. I think you can buy them, I think separately.
Probably
but they
right
kinda,
now.
Yeah, they come in a bundle. I think it's like 2,200 units or of the yellow, I'm sorry, whatever those are. And you get the Venom and Spidey. They also have killer MVP screens where it literally is them in Cosmic Invasion. Like it kind of goes down. Venom is busting through a building, has all the bleeps and
I
loops
didn't
from the game
know
too.
that.
Oh,
The
dude.
music is great
So
too.
here's my take. The MVP screens are fire, dude. They are awesome. The costumes,
Fire.
the costumes, not so much, man. Like when this was announced,
Why do you think?
I was super excited for this. I was like, oh my God, like this is awesome. They're doing it. The way they did the costumes, I don't like it, dude. Like when you see them
Yeah, just
in
low
motion,
res. Like,
it looks like they keep the dark
I mean,
black.
it is 8-bit.
They keep the dark black outline around the character model, and then just within that, it's like blurry, pixelated 8-bit. Like it's
Kind of
not.
hurts my eyes.
If it was truly 8-bit,
weird.
the black line wouldn't be there. I think like it would be actually kind of jagged, and that would look cool.
yeah,
But because it's just the actual character model, just with the coloring being this blurry 8-bitness, I don't think they did it right. I don't know. And so the Jeff is the same way. The Jeff is cool, but it's like it's just a blurry Jeff, and it
it looks really out of place.
it's
in
the basic skin.
with
It's
the background.
yeah.
I want to see what it looks like in a game, like someone playing it, because I go back and forth with it where it's like I look at it and I'm like, I don't like that at all. And then I watch the MVP screen and I'm like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
The
in my life.
MVP
And
screen
then
is killer.
then I'm like looking at it after I watch the MVP screen. I'm like, yeah, I'm all in. This looks great. And then I look at something else and I go back and look at it. I'm like, no, this looks terrible. So it's like
But dude,
I wanna
even like
see it.
the Venom Ultimate, when he goes into his ultimate form, that's not 8-bit. It's just the regular Venom going around on the ground.
Oh.
And, it pops, and I'm just like, what? Like it
Well,
just seems like
well,
such a
that-
missed opportunity for it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe that is coming in the future that you will have to buy the VFX
Yeah, use
for
your
it,
molecule
because that
thing.
is separate for everything. That's not out of the
Yeah.
ordinary. But I wonder if this is leading us. Everyone here play Marvel Spider-Man PS4?
Yes.
I wonder if this is leading us towards or I guess technically it would be maybe
Like
Spider-Man
Miles
2,
in-
like the Miles into the Spider-Verse
I
type.
think it was in the
I
first
mean,
game.
that would be sick, dude. That would be
Oh,
awesome.
Well, like, is this
just
testing
changed
the
the frame
waters
rate.
for
Yeah.
different animation styles?
It's close. I mean, in those games, they like those skins are lower FPS. Like,
Yeah.
and these
a
are
frame
just
rate,
blurry.
Not
But it's like
resolution.
it's crazy how they do it because like the skin itself is lower frame rate than everything else around it. And so like if they could do that here, that'd be so cool.
That'd be incredible. Yeah. And I think maybe in my head, that's kind of, I mean, when I first saw it, I think that's kind of what I pictured
Yeah.
was that, the way that plays. But then it's like, yeah, you can't really do that yet. But then when you look at it now, I'm just like, I don't know. But dude, the MVP screens are awesome. Like they're super cool. The Venom one is the best. It's just so cool.
Next show, Mark's going to tell you that he bought all of them.
Dude, I'm
and,
not, man. Like I was like the minute I saw that, like, holy crap, like this is a must buy. And then when I logged in and
Dairy.
saw it, I was like, just
I had a quarter for every time you've said that.
I'll run around with my my
Like-
crazy Venom with his whipped cream head and waffle cone fingernails over
Well,
blurry Venom skin.
I would be definitely thinking about it if the Battle Pass skin that we'll get to later, what the first Battle Pass skin wasn't such a great Venom skin.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a miss. Like they're lining that up at the same time. It's why buy.
I mean, let's hit it. Let's talk
You
about
can
it.
only use one skin.
Let's go into the Battle Pass then. So, of course, there's a new Battle Pass coming. You get your museum ticket into this. So when you get the Battle Pass, the very first costume is a Venom, the Space Corsair Venom, which is a pirate Venom
Corsair
again. Another
mention?
Spelljammer Venom, I guess.
Spelljammer.
Eddie Brock.
Yeah, lots of pirate stuff.
There's even a
'cause
flying
we had
spaceship in the
that-
background.
Yep.
Dude, what if we got the Starjammers as heroes? We've never even talked about that. Corsair, Hepzibah.
There you go.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Raza. Oh my gosh.
But this costume, it's basically, you can see Eddie Brock's face with like big venom teeth and everything around it, like he's busting out of the symbiote kind of. But then in the back, he has like tails coming down, like he has his pirate cape on or his pirate suit jacket. I love this costume, and Neil, I'm with you. Like you're giving me this by buying the battle pass from day one. Like I don't need that Cosmic Invasion costume because I'm going to be playing this.
This is just like a cheap ripoff of Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia.
I was gonna say he looks like Deku when he doesn't have his like full mask on. He's just got the thing around his neck. That's what I was thinking about.
They had kind of a skin like this with the Phoenix, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he has like the
Yeah.
feather pauldrons,
Yeah.
like the Phoenix feather ones.
Yeah. No, this one's awesome. I'm fully in. And on the last battle pass, it was also a pirate Namor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the
So
goofy
there's
one.
A lot of this pirate stuff going on. I don't know. They're
Nice,
gonna have
that
a
one.
pirate season.
I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not a Venom player. Like it looks tough, but I'm just like, maybe it's the tongue.
Just hang it. It's his tie. It's his
Well, a lot of
tie.
tongue.
It's his tie.
There's a lot of tongue there.
I don't like Greninja either. His tongue is his scarf.
Oh,
His tongue is
Uh,
wrapped around his neck.
It's
The emo.
disgusting.
The emote with this one is pretty cool because it's like tentacles kind of come up out of the ground and he's like slashing at the tentacles as they're down on the ground. That's pretty neat.
Sweet. I didn't see that.
Let's see. Second page is the Luminous Legend Star-Lord. So this is kind of just a recoloring of Star-Lord.
The gun color looks cool.
He kind of
Yeah, a little
shimmers
bit
too. So it's like
white.
when you see it in motion, the light kind of reflects off it.
Star-Lord.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Third page. Oh, and by the way, he also has another dance emote there. So there's another one you can dance more. The third page, when I scrolled and saw this, I'm in on this just immediately for this one. So it's Winter Soldier Wolverine from the new the current
Spoiler
run of
alert,
the
I
Ultimate
guess.
Universe. I mean, yeah. It's awesome.
That's like a big reveal at the end of issue 1.
Yeah,
like
it's issue 1.
I should read it.
Gotta get your body.
I still want to read it.
you don't need to now.
But it's awesome.
But he
That's
has
good.
both of his arms though. He doesn't get a metal arm.
Nope.
I guess there's metal inside of it, so he's fine.
I forget what I think his emote is
The
like
mask.
him being activated. I think he's kind of like grabbing his head and then like he's activated to be the Winter
Like with
Soldier.
the code word.
It's cool. Let's see, page 4. This is, I think, the first appearance of Blade. Is what this one is. It says it's from the Vault of or the Tomb of Dracula, right? I think issue 10.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a spray where he just straight up says like, I hunt vampires or something. I am Blade. I am called Blade. His emote is him whittling a steak for a vampire, which is cool.
I think
awesome.
I've mentioned this before about the Storm costumes. Another great look for Blade, showcasing like different hair, different texture, good representation.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sweet. This is great.
The next one is the Clover Connection Moon Knight, and this one he's pretty wild. He's keeps pulling out cards too. He's got a big like playing card spade on the back, and it actually like shines when you kind of move it in the light. It glimmers pretty good. It's pretty neat.
Very Court of Owls flavored to me.
Yeah. Yep. With the mask.
Yeah.
I honestly, I just seeing this, I just got a screenshot of this, and I'm like, oh, who is this hero? I'm like, oh, cards must be Gambit, but
No,
Wrong again.
it's Moon Knight.
who is?
So,
I
Moon
can't
Knight's
believe
got
I
a
can't
lot
think of his
cool-
name. Who's the guy from Overwatch that has the big guns? And he-
Reaper?
Reaper?
Reaper. Doesn't that
Yeah.
look like that could be a Reaper skin?
Yeah.
The mask.
Like with the
It's
mask?
the shoulder pads.
He's got
Yeah,
the
mask.
moon blade on top as like
Yeah.
a little thing.
But that's
But
cool.
that's pretty.
Let's see. We also, of course, have our gallery card. The next page is Bucky, just classic Bucky. So the classic
Yeah, this one's
costume.
good.
Boy wonder.
His emote, he salutes. So you can, we got the classic cap and we got the classic Bucky. So you can have both of them in game, which is pretty neat. Next one is a Galactic Gladiator Mantis. So this one kind of fits right in with, you got the Gladiator cap. If you play Hulk too, he has his, like the Planet Hulk skin. So
I
they
love
kinda-
these. I want more of the gladiator style skins.
Yep. Yeah, that
So
one's-
what was her season 0 skin if it wasn't a gladiator?
The mech
This was
suit.
the
Hers
like
was in the
mech
mech.
one. Yeah,
The mech?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the suit of armor.
This looks cool.
the green
I'm
one.
excited
Yeah.
for this one too.
The next two pages kind of go in tandem. So there is a Black Panther, King of Wakanda, and then the next one is Storm, the Queen of Wakanda, and the
That
emotes.
storm is beautiful.
The emotes, Black Panther gets down on a knee and gives a ring. And then her emote, she actually accepts the ring and says, like, I do, I think. So we will see
Wow.
many
Dude,
weddings in Times Square, I think.
that storm looks so good. I was convinced that they couldn't top the season 4.5 storm costume, the purple like champion of Kunlun thing. They topped it. Dang.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
She got some great skins. So they're the king and queen of Wakanda.
Yep. I think it's
Very cool.
Until they get divorced.
Yeah, Black Panther 2005, maybe it said. And then the final one is the Prism Parade Invisible Woman, which her top and her sleeves are like shimmer like a disco ball, so you can kind of spin around. Her emote is literally a disco ball, comes down from the ceiling and she dances. This is actually not a costume from Rivals. It was actually a comic book, so I think it said it was something from 2022, some comic that had come out. So this is something straight from the comics, which is kind of interesting.
Honestly, this feels like, we wanted to do Dazzler, but we didn't commit.
So Matt,
But
that's
Dazzler at
actually the
home.
comic. Now that you say that, that's what the comic is. It's something Dazzler is the name
Yeah.
of the comic. Is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And this one as well too. So when I was streaming it earlier, I think Final Hex Girl asked in the chat, like she wished this came in a blue. This is one that you can buy the different colors. There's kind of like you could with the Venom skin. So there's the pink, there's a blue, and there is a yellow. So you can actually upgrade that as well. So
Okay.
The first time I saw this, I wasn't sure what character this was either. I'm like, oh, is Luna
it
getting
looks like a
another
Luna.
skin?
It looks like Luna, right?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's dancing disco. Must be Luna. Nope. It's Visible One. So
Interesting.
I think it's
Yeah,
where
should
their
we get-
hands are, right? Too. That's one way to know, like the way she stands with her hand, and then how does
Yeah.
like Luna? I forget how she does hers, but she's kind of like dancing more.
She
I
has
don't
like
know.
one hand is on a hip, I think, and the other is
That's way too.
But that's the only way to
Yeah.
to know some of them. Yeah,
Gotta look at the hands.
gotta look at her
This is-
hands.
this is a far way from the Fantastic Four uniform.
Yeah. So there you go with those. Let's see what else is coming. So there's some new systems coming to the game as well. So if you go to Times Square,
whoa.
Oh.
Are we gonna pass on this last gallery card?
I mean,
Did you see that on the battle pass?
I just don't want to spoil anything. We're not. I don't. That's why we don't usually talk gallery cards.
on.
That's why we're not talking gallery cards. No.
Fine.
Also coming this Friday, will be in Times Square. There's an epic photo mode. So you can now go in there and take photos. It says capture your most heroic, hilarious, or humiliating moments. Pick your favorite filter and share with others. Insta, eat your heart out. There's also some new controller settings. You can save, share, and swap controller configs. Now you too
Yes.
can have Deadpool level reflexes.
Yes.
Neil's gonna be sending his out, and we're all just like, no,
No one wants.
No.
Nobody wants it.
0 hits.
deny, reject,
So many
block,
unbound buttons.
avoid.
That's great. Let's see. There's some Deadpool emojis coming to the game as well. So, of course, every new hero is getting their emoji bundle. You can get in there and get that. They are extending the holiday pack. So, all three of those, the Star-Lord, Starcracker bundle, the Penny Parker, Snow SP, or new Snow Spider bundle, I'm sorry, and then the Not Daredevil bundle, those are going to be extended now till January 23rd. I think Zombies is officially gone now, right?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
played-
And buried.
New nameplates for competitive, all that good stuff. Gold tier and up.
One thing you're missing here,
Uh-huh.
hero proficiency.
I'm getting there.
Oh, you get into it?
Getting there.
I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Well, let's just do it now. So hero proficiencies now. There's new proficiencies coming to the game. I did go in there and explore it, and there's a lot that you actually get. So there's nameplates that you get that kind of show they're all kind of the same, but it's like the outline of the character. You can unlock that. You get some units going through. You also get titles. So you get like Fantastic Deadpool or Fantastic Captain America. You unlock that. You also can unlock little like medals to put on your nameplates. Yeah, little badges to put on there.
And frames.
And then frames to go around your thing as well. Plus, you're also getting Lord icons that move. So they are in motion now. So not only do you get just the Lord icon that you used to always get, but now they're actually motion to them. And I think when you scroll through the Hero Select, it shows those icons, and they're all like I saw somebody had like a ton of them online, and they were just all moving. It was crazy. So, and there's cool. I think there's 50 levels per hero now. Too. Is it 70? It's a lot.
It went up to 70. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's a lot with that.
Never hitting that.
What do you guys think though? Them kind of adding that and changing that up.
I think it's really cool. I think it also, the first thing I thought was that with frames and badges, it is allowing more people to experience having that type of stuff that aren't ever going to progress in competitive or tournaments. One of the usual ways that you only unlock those things. And so while doing that, it also further, I don't know. It's more of like a treasure hunt than a actual proficiency thing, I feel now. Does that make sense? So it's like it kind of lessens the like, oh, they're a lord.
I feel like you're playing someone that long, you're gonna be good at it, right? A lot of practice.
You would think.
Yeah, I think we looked earlier. Deadpool had 3 missions, and it was, I think, play for 15 minutes or whatever the usual like play time is to unlock points. It was either do damage or heal, and it was like 7,500. So it's like one match you're gonna almost get that every single time. And then I forget what the third one was. It might have had something to do with one of the abilities, but it seemed like very easy. When I was looking at it, I'm like, he's gonna be almost easy to lord, just kind of like breeze through. It seemed a lot easier than some of the other heroes.
Yeah, because it's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, and then 2,400 are the point
levels
caps.
Yeah.
For what they used to be.
Yeah, and I don't know. I didn't look to see what each level is in this now. The way it's kind of extended out, because it's just now like you scroll through it and it's just like it's pages and pages of all these things you unlock, which is neat. It's cool.
One of the once you got a lord on a character, you continue to earn points. So I wonder if those, like, if they're like, okay, if you are a lord, you're automatically at level 20 or something like that. I don't know. And then you start out. Or if they might start you at 1. I don't know.
I don't think they'll start at 1.
Are those,
right? I don't think
are
so.
those well, then what's the, well, no.
Well, it goes higher than lord now. So they'll,
you're unlocking the extra perks.
Are those extra points that I've accrued past becoming a lord, have they been saved and are being auto-applied?
I assume so.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think the regular lord icon was like either midway through or like more towards the beginning. Like it wasn't at the end. Like the one at the end was the motion and all that stuff. So
Mega Lord.
So everybody will probably start. If you have a lord, you'll probably start like midway and unlock everything that you can get up to that point.
Super Lord.
Megazord.
Snooper duper.
New Twitch drops coming. Invisible Woman. So the Will of Galacta. So yeah, get in there, Neil. Get your purple Invisible Woman.
Well, I'm gonna be using the disco ball one, but this will do until then.
Yeah, well, you can probably get this one quicker than actually completing the battle pass.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
New accessories coming to the game. So Strange, Squirrel Girl, Iron Man, Cap, Daredevil, Black Panther, Storm, and Blade, all getting new. I love that Iron Man. So usually the way these work is it's always like another character, but like Tony's is literally just himself. It's a him in a suit and with sunglasses on. I just love that it's like himself.
That's
Cat made Gambit.
What?
Cat made Gambit. It's from the comics. Gambit in like a maid outfit with like cat ears.
That's funny.
Look it up.
Huh. So who gets that? Rogue?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which kind of like furthers the like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of jokes about like Rogue is the big spoon, Gambit is the little spoon, and like this furthers that conversation, which is like, baby boy, come here.
Take everything.
Let's see. We had some hero adjustments. I don't know how much you guys want to go through all of these, but I'm actually in our rundown, the one that was over on X with the nice little squares. But Vanguards this season, it looks like Cap's getting a little boost, right? Hulk's getting a little boost.
Why?
It's fine.
Why?
I'm fine with it. Perfectly fine with it. Angela, she's one that I was kind of a little wondering, like they're actually making it easier to knock her out, I guess, right? Is the best way to say it. So her shield value is going down.
Shield, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. That one
Because that's that's one of the most annoying things that I've been facing as a strategist. Like Angela's just coming behind, poking, and then just like floating back with the shield and not getting hurt. And you're having like, even if you are playing a melee strategist, like you're not doing much to an Angela with her shield up. And so like it's very welcome.
Yeah. Let's see. Doctor Strange, he's getting more agile and dangerous. I guess his Cloak of Levitation has a new effect, too. Recasting during use now interrupts the ability and preserves current movement speed and allows for a new movement input to change the trajectory. So that's pretty cool. So you kind of move yourself around just a little bit more. Because that's one
Instead
of the things
of
with
just
Strange. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see what's going on with old Emma. Says her energy gain gets a little more dazzling.
More damage.
Yes, more damage.
More energy, more damage.
More.
You think a lot of this has to do with the fact they know that because you're going to have, kind of like what you mentioned, Ken's, a good ranged Vanguard potentially out there that they're going to need to buff some of these other heroes.
The other ones?
Yeah. So
I think especially her, since she's one of the most played still.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll take an Emma buff any day.
I'll take a buff Emma.
Let's see some duelists. What else we got going on? More for him, more power in his base form, but his team up is toned down. So they say they didn't want him to be as reliant on the team up, right? I think.
Yeah.
That was in the Dead Vision.
That was the
big flash thing.
And the ghost turret, basically, when you
Oh yeah, with
tell
Hela.
someone that squid pops up.
That was
So,
awesome.
Honestly, like when I've been playing Namor, I know there are better Namor players out there, but it's just like you're counting on that ghost turret to pop up and just continue.
It was either one of you
Carving
gotten a
through people.
kill, one popped up, right? Hela or Namor.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of, especially that 18 versus 18 ghost turrets galore. Awesome.
I mean, do we want to keep going through all these? I mean, I'm just the one to
We
me
don't have
that
to.
It's the highlights. Any highlights? You
No,
skipped
well-
over the Hulk one. I think the Hulk buff is
Hulk
pretty good.
survivability better.
Which is as
I haven't seen much Hulk recently.
you might now.
maybe
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
I'm going to be
it's
jumping right back to him. Hell yeah.
maybe it's just I haven't seen good Hulks because I was in a match with a Hulk this morning. I can't remember his name, but he was amazing, and we got paired up so many times. He was so mobile. His KO, like his personal KOs, like I guess him getting knocked out, were so low, and I'd never seen a Hulk that mobile, like almost like Cap level mobility. And I was just like, I don't think Hulk is like got a problem. I think it's just players.
Well,
I'm not a good Hulk player. I can't play him well.
I mean,
He can jump.
I mean, that's the best way to play him, like you said, Matt, is mobility. Like you almost, when I'm running, like I almost always have my thumb on my space bar, so you can just jump at any point, like just be ready to go.
Yeah.
Like you have
Clapping,
to be doing
interrupting things, stopping,
Yep. And always popping your bubble, like whenever it's up, just always hit it. Because usually at that point too, you'll have, if you have teammates with you,
Good for-
it pops on them too.
Yeah.
I'll play some Hulk. Team ups. Talk about those or any of these.
Just real quick, I want to
to
say I'm sad that Gambit is taking a hit. That his healing's not going to be as much.
Well,
I
He
don't like
needed it.
I don't like it.
Well,
I know.
Love is no longer a battlefield. We're in a museum.
Oh, that's
now.
a lot. 75 to 45.
Guess what? He
Yeah.
lied to his wife. That's what
Yeah.
he gets.
That's what you get.
That's what you get, liars.
I mean, Gambit
Get a
never
pair of
folds.
cat
Win.
ears.
Gambit never folds. Come on.
Now he does. He folds
Damn.
for Rogue all the time. Let's be
That's
real.
what you get.
Crumple miss. Team ups, Neil. What you got?
Wow.
So that team up changed, right? So
Rocket got
just
taken
the
out
damage
of
went down. I'm so sad. The penny rocket thing. Is that what you're
so
gonna say?
sad.
That was so much fun.
not.
I love doing that. Love the penny rocket. Penny is gone out of there. But I guess
Yeah,
Rocket
so it's just
and Star-Lord
Rocket,
are
Star-Lord.
still together, which not as fun.
Not as fun at
But-
all.
No.
Anyway,
Well,
the other
playing
one was the
real quick on that. Playing Star-Lord more recently, I don't like that team up like with him because like
what is it? What does
So he-
Star-Lord
He
do?
doesn't make sense in it.
he
let's be
drops a turret like a little thing, little
Yes?
and then he can teleport
No.
to it, but it's on a cooldown, so like
Oh.
it's not an instant
real.
teleport.
Sombra.
You hit it and it's just like, zzz, and then he goes.
Oh, okay.
It's more like Reaper. Like you stop for a second and then he teleports. So like how
Oh.
Reaper crosses his guns and then
Okay.
teleports. It's almost that. And so it's cool. You can place it, and like if you were way in the in the back line of the other team, you can kind of
Think
get
of
away.
it.
But like if you're under attack, you can't get out quick enough. So it's like
Sit and duck.
Yep.
Oh.
don't
And then
I don't
the
think-
other one. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope.
I was going to change. The Human Torch Spider-Man one got taken away, which I don't
And-
even know what that was.
Yeah. And replaced with Penny Spider-Man. And Spider-Man now gets like a bomb
Yeah.
that does like web AoE damage, and if it's on a timer, and if he doesn't use it in time, it just becomes like a health buff and something else to him.
And Penny gets more health, which is crazy.
But like, why?
As the anchor.
Why does Spider-Man need anything else? Like, you only
Spider-Man
got
used to have a
dirt-
cool.
you only got
something.
dirt bags playing him and Smurf furs.
Smurfers.
Yeah, Smurf.
Yeah.
it.
The other new one is the Deadpool one, which we sort of talked about already. Jeff can throw a little sprinkler buddy that heals and damages people in an area.
I'm real excited about that.
The Mantis Groot Loki one changed a bit. I forgot Loki was part of this because I'm always whenever there's a Mantis, I'm picking Groot because I love the heal wall. I don't know how effective it is, but more walls is always better.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah, and Loki's blessing is less overwhelming, reduce damage boost effect by 25 to 50%. So whatever that was, it's lower. So he does less damage boost. Oh, I guess Loki gives a damage boost. I don't know. So I'm always excited. I love team ups and sad about the Penny Spider-Man one overall, but that's how she goes. They come, they go.
That's it.
There you go.
We'll see.
The roadmap, they put the roadmap out as well. January. So obviously everything we just talked about, January 16th, all that's coming. By the time you're listening to this, probably already in the game. But coming on the 23rd, we got some new costumes, a Luna Snow and Thor Disco Revolution. So
Getting this one, Kens?
the Thor with his little disco Thor.
Fabio here.
Collect them all.
Seen this one?
I don't think we've seen anything.
We haven't
except for
seen it.
just
Yeah,
this
it's just
flash
kind of
art.
little.
They'll show it next week sometime.
Yeah,
Times
I haven't looked
Square.
at the roadmap.
Times Square is getting a disco night, which is kind of crazy. Maybe a
Oh,
little
absolutely, I'll get that one. Yeah, 100%. That looks great.
So everybody can go with their disco costumes and have some fun in Times Square. Let's see, on January 30th, we're actually getting the new map, which I was a little disappointed we're not getting it here right now. But the Museum of Contemplation is coming to the game. So this it almost looks like we're shrunk down, didn't it? Like there was some gameplay you could see of, I think, Deadpool when you
In the
watch
trailer.
this trailer. And,
Did you play a match in it?
And what, the map?
Yeah.
No, it comes out
Or
January
it's not
30th.
it's not in the build. Okay.
Nope.
It was just the trailer where I saw it.
Yep. Yep, not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
We are also getting in Times Square the Clobbering Club. This is a new 1v1 me, brah.
Clobbering Club.
Mode. You're going to be able to go in there and 1v1 your friends. And then Guan in the Dev Vision said you can pay some units and have it broadcast on one of the screens in Times
Nice.
Square.
So
That's
dumb
our
and
next
so stupid.
community night.
That is just insane.
Club.
Oh my
Club.
gosh. Yeah.
It's
But
awesome.
why are you paying units? That's the only thing I'm like, really? Like they're gonna make you? I mean, yeah, you get a lot of blue units for free,
Pay-per-view.
but still, like
I don't want to hear. He said a very small amount. Let's be real.
he did.
And with the amount of free stuff they give us,
Hey,
come on.
I'm probably never gonna do this anyways, but it's just like, why are they even charging for it? Just let people queue up and just pop it up on the screen. I don't know. I guess we got to compete with the Disney money, right? Showing us those trailers in
Right.
Times Square.
They are
Ugh.
making money.
You got to
from
compete with
showing those
something. New costumes dropping that day too as well. There's an Angela and Emma Frost.
Bro, Emma and Thor within a week?
Yep.
What am I going to
Get
do?
that card
That's
out.
not that wallet. The Trumps of the Grand Master on this one. So yeah, and look at that Emma one.
Those.
That Emma one looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it.
Are we not going to talk about the Angela?
I mean, yeah, Angela.
I
looks
think
The
That's
incredible
Angela
as
sick,
well.
too.
caught my
Yeah.
eye. It's like Black
Yes,
Knight
please.
armor.
All of the skins on this page, like all of them. They all are-
There's a new event coming, the flight mode event as well. The flight mode world tour merch. Who is that? I mean, it's a Spider-Man, like a blue costume with a little coat
Is that
on.
Hella? Who is that on the left?
With the hat. Yeah, is that Hella?
That would be Hella green hair. Who else has green hair?
I mean,
Luna
they could
has
give
green hair
anyone
in some of her
green hair.
skins, but I'm assuming that middle costume is Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
February 2nd, we're getting the Mechaflora
those.
Groot, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, Megazord.
I think I'm getting that one. That's one.
Look at that.
It is
Yup.
awesome. And then the Quiet Council of Krakoa Magneto, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'll probably pass on that. I don't.
It looks
I
really
don't,
good.
Don't give me like a regular clothes.
We have too many of
You
that.
know?
We already got Magneto in regular clothes, don't we?
In his like regalia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
don't know.
This kind of looks just like that, just purple. Huh. I guess
Not
we'll
as
see.
fun.
I think it
But Mecha
depends
Groot,
on the
Yes.
depends on the hero. I really like. Well, I'll have to see it. I'll have to see it in final before I
Like
make
the
this.
Hellfire Gala
I like the
skins.
look of it.
Some of them I liked. Some of them, like the Black Widow Hellfire Gala costume, great. The Steve Rogers, huh? Or the Cap America, the Star Lord. What? Who is that
where he
blonde
gets
guy?
the paper out? Reads the paper?
Yeah,
That's
it's like why do I don't know.
Yeah, I don't ever wear that, but I love that emote. That's one of my favorite emotes. And then season 6.5. And when
It's already
also
here.
Bloodstone, February 13th. So I just would like to point out that's less than 30 days. So we're going from January 16th to February 13th. That's kind of wild that we're getting
Well, February also has like what 28.
28.
at the end, but crazy, man. Like,
I just work here.
yeah. What else? They're getting rid of the one thing too. What is a resource rumble?
Quick play.
It's being removed from quick play.
Yep.
And they're retooling
The map.
the mode, I guess.
Didn't he say the map and something like it almost sounded like the map was going to become like an 18v18 map to me, kind of what he said.
He said that I think they were going to take cues from 1818.
Oh, maybe that was
I don't,
I like that map. I think it's pretty cool.
It's a
Even
great
the
map.
game mode's fun. It's just like a domination.
You're alone on that.
It's a domination without, changing maps.
I don't
kind of
hate
thing.
it.
I think the whole
but
it should be yeah.
I don't hate getting shots, but
I do.
I don't want to get it.
I give them all day.
No, please no.
That's what I do for work. What else did they say? There was something else interesting that new PvE mode. So zombies is gone, but they said in the first half of this year we will be getting a new PvE mode. So I don't know what that is, but we'll see.
The way Jiang talked about it, it sounded like he was really happy that it was so well received, and like we extended it twice.
Yeah.
And we finally have to, retire it. But it was just like we're working on something great, and I was just like, oh, I'm so glad.
Yep.
I think has been the best alternative game mode. Well, no, I think 1818 has been the best, but
Yeah,
I think it's
the
in a
best.
close second.
I mean, before we had 1818, it was definitely zombies, right? Like Halloween and all that. But the minute 1818
100%.
came out, that's the one.
I feel like it's a bit long. Well, especially at the beginning when you don't have your powers, but
it was
like
zombies.
it was yeah. How
Yeah.
long did that take? Like 15, 20 minutes, right?
I mean, longer too sometimes.
Depends
Yeah.
But I thought it
on
was
how
fun.
many people you have in your party and how good they are.
I think it's a good call. Make it just a limited time. So you get in there, you get your games in, you have fun, you level up the characters, and then
Like
go back.
I did a match this week. I was just like, let me tap it down to Nightmare 2. And I was in a 4-stack. Well, I wasn't stacked with him. Like I filled because like I don't want to do it all by myself. And one person left. And then at the end of the game, I had like 216 million damage. And the other two were like under like 20 million. And I was just like, either it's like they haven't played the mode much, or they're like trying something new out, or I was just like, because I was Blade, and I was a Beyblade.
Yeah, you're literally just spinning around. That's awesome.
But you completed it?
Say that again?
You won?
Did you?
Oh
win?
yeah,
Yeah.
easy, yeah.
Anything else that we're missing that you guys can think of with season 6? Do you want to
College perks. Some new
Yes.
trial costumes.
new college perks?
Just new free.
Important for us here.
I
Not in
wonder,
there.
do we know that if is that like a rental type thing?
It is.
Where at the end of the season, like they go back?
They do. Yeah. I think you only get
Okay.
it's those. So this season, it's those 10 costumes or whatever it is, and then that's it. And you can use them throughout that season, and then it's gone. And you have to link your college ID, right, or college email.
College email.
Yep.
Yep. The Weapon X Wolverines in this one.
I thought about stealing my son's.
And
Like
that
Just go to college, Mark.
the Lunar New Year Scarlet Witch one is in there, I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Well, moving on past and also, by the way, just let us know your thoughts, guys. For next episode, we would love to hear your thoughts on kind of everything we just talked about here and Deadpool as well. Let us know kind of how you're feeling with him. So,
Because there are some people who've been underwhelmed with this battle pass, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm not spending money on it because I don't like any of it."
Yep. Let us know.
I'm definitely more excited for this one than the last one.
I think I'm with you on that too. I think I agree. Yep.
In first looks, I think there's some cool stuff.
And just some other news. New Rivals comics came out this week, Matt. You said you went to the shop and picked them up.
Yeah. So this will just be a quick gloss over. There was one I didn't buy because I didn't like the cover, but I still need to read it. So last week, actually, so that was the week of January. That would have been the 7th. We had Rivals Cities of Heaven.
Okay.
It's Luna Snow. This is the main
Cover's
cover.
fine.
It's- The variants are much better,
Oh yeah,
wow.
see that's better.
I like that.
right?
That's awesome.
And then this is the other variant. And I'm gonna get Travis Willingham to sign this one. Because he's the voice of Doom.
Yeah.
So this is Luna Snow is performing a concert at a bar in Kunlun, and she can't find her way there. And so she's going through the city and seeing all these characters from Rivals interacting and misunderstandings and classic Rivals level.
She doesn't take the Jeff taxi.
No.
They should have thrown that in there.
Angela can't
but-
fire them.
Story left a lot to be desired. So did the art. Classic.
The art was
Like
it? Are we talking
comics.
like terrible Jeff level that made me laugh for 10 minutes?
Yeah, I still haven't seen your
Um,
Jeff drawing, Mark. I put mine up in the Discord. We're still waiting for yours. It's actually my new.
It's your
Did you?
picture.
Ooh! Oh, awesome!
Oh, in
I
progress.
started this. This was like a month ago.
Keep going. Keep going.
Nah, it's
That's
fine.
great.
Oh no! Why?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I just the story wise, I feel, and I kind of said this to you guys earlier, that they could just be like take those serial issues that you've got in the game and then just make
Easy.
a comic out of it, right?
Easy.
So
Like you got some of the panels already drawn, and then just take your story and stretch it out over an issue or
There
two.
has to be a reason that they haven't.
So here, Luna is looking for the bar. She runs into Angela, who's having a fight. Her and Hulk are fighting against Magic, and no, her and Iron Fist are fighting Magic and Namor because reasons. She says, Iron Fist and I have a moral obligation to awaken the dragon and fend off Doom's assault. And Luna's like, sorry, I have to go play a concert. Doom is a tyrant, a scoundrel. If his plans succeed, all of reality could come to an end. And Luna's like, uh-huh. And do you like need any help with the like dragon awakening? And Angel goes, nah, but thanks anyways.
Oh man.
I'd rather watch the finale to Stranger Things again.
So there's that. There was also
Terrible.
Psy. It's a Psylocke comic, but the Psy from the game, so like the Peach Momoko Demon days. That issue #1 came out this week. And then there's also Luna Snow World Tour, which we get teased in the roadmap. And
Oh
It's-
yes. World Tour.
not a fantastic read either. But
no.
I did pick it up because of the Rivals Day.
Oh, that's,
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
I like that.
Rivals.
This
that's
is the
variant
variant
cover.
Rivals
cover.
Day costume.
Yeah. And so like this issue is, it's a little bit better. Like, no, this one is a lot better than
Like story wise
the.
or the art.
The art
And
looks
art
better
is-
too.
Yeah, the
looks
art is a lot
Oh,
better.
it's like Luna gets set up and replaced by like another like K-pop idol.
Well, that's
Who's
not
great.
technically a Rivals comic though, right? It's not brand new as
No,
Rivals.
this is mainline
So why can't
Marvel
they do the Rivals
in the
comics like that?
aftermath of One World Under Doom.
Yeah, like come on, man.
So-
Ooh.
Give us like quality Rivals comics.
I'm just still mystified by like the directive for the Rivals titles. Like I want to know what their intention is, because like when I look at these, I'm like, oh, that would be fun for Neil to read to his kids.
Okay.
But that's it. Like
Actually, maybe that's a good
all I'm
point.
gonna-
I should go buy
I
them.
mean, it's probably better than the patch notes, but
And then
Yeah,
your daughter's
that
like,
didn't last long.
Daddy, why is this art so bad?
Yeah.
But hey, they're
I
getting a
love
Marvel
it.
check,
hey,
so
but Hulk's got buffed. Doesn't that's all that matters?
it can't be
Hulk's
that
up.
bad.
Wow.
Huh.
All right.
Well, that's. Are they still doing the Infinity comic?
One of them wrapped up, and I believe the second one is about to wrap up as well.
Oh wow.
Or at least the current arc. Because I
Which
think
is
they're just
still like
pumping them out.
just making the story up as they go. Like it's not
Yep.
following the game lore at all. It's like cutting to Galacta and going to the beach. Oh no!
Yeah, it's like they saw like a gallery card and they're like, our entire arc is going to be about this, and it's nothing like what the story is. Like no context spoilers.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Well,
New characters.
speaking of comics in that, guys, and lore, let's move on to our lore segment that we call the Cerebro Files. All right. Well, it's been a little while since we did some lore here on this show. And like we said in our poll, you guys said you wanted more comic lore, and we're going to be delivering that. But that's not what this specifically is. This week, we're talking about the Season 5 lore and kind of how it led into where we're headed here in Season 6. So, Matt, I'm going to let you take it away. Tell us, catch us up on Season 5.
Yeah. Okay, so broad strokes. Anybody give me like the quick and dirty of what you think. What are the major notes about what you know about Season 5? Ken's looks like he's ready to pop off the dome.
Oh no. The the one ring is lost. The two rings are lost, and Gambit has to find them, and bad things
Take them
happen.
to Condor.
And, yeah, right. That's where you destroy the rings.
My precious.
The collector
Okay.
makes them do stuff. I don't know.
Okay,
Please
okay.
tell me what happens.
There's a reason Mark said, Matt, take it away. He did not say Ken's, take it away.
I'm going to be honest. This is probably for me the first season that I literally did not read
same.
one gallery card.
Same.
I don't know what it was this season.
So
I had zero interest this season. I don't know what it was.
I will say
weird.
this one, you had this to get the full breadth. It is in gallery cards, it is in the events, and it is in hero stories, and even the like MVP screens. Like they spread it out a lot.
I miss when they made you read them for like a mission when you would like get a credit or something for like in part of like the battle pass or missions for the week.
Yeah.
Like that really like I knew everything whenever we were doing that, and it's like when that went away, I was like, I'm not reading them anymore because I don't know where they are, and I don't know the like I don't know the excuse me like the continuation of them, because when we would do it that way, it'd be like there would be a new one that was unlocked and you could go read it and you would know that it was out, and now it's
like the
I don't
hero
know.
specific ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I skipped those ones, but I went through and read the serials or whatever in your collection.
Yeah.
I read through that ahead of last episode, so it's been a couple weeks now. But the big things I remember is they're having a wedding, time stream entanglement happens, and they get pushed away. They find each other still, and then they go on a kind of a honeymoon to plant seeds for portals to Krakoa for all of the lost in time and space people to have a home to come home to, back to Krakoa. So that them being Rogue and Gambit. And then Gambit somehow gets called into talking with, it's not the collector, it's who's this other guy? It's the guy Grandmaster, who is Jeff Goldblum in the Thor movie, right?
Just Jeff Goldblum. He gets called in to talk with Jeff Goldblum,
the guy from the apartments.com commercials.
Right? That's the character
Jurassic
that he
Park.
plays where on Planet Hulk or wherever Hulk's doing the gladiator thing, right?
Yep.
Which I didn't know that was cool. But he's like one of the big characters, kind of like the gardener, and the gardener comes up here too somehow. But he wants Gambit to steal something from the collector's museum, and Gambit lies to Rogue about, or like leaves early or something like that, because he doesn't want her knowing that he's back to stealing stuff, and he goes to the museum, and that's kind of where it ends. Those are my quick points on it. I'm sure I've missed a bunch,
And
I know Rogue has a card and something,
and Gambit never folds.
Else. He never folds, and Rogue can't feel it.
She takes everything.
She takes everything.
That's Fat Albert again.
And that's it.
That's right.
I can't. I hear that in my sleep now.
I'll take everything.
Someone somewhere is offended right now. I know. Someone is furiously typing us an email.
Now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, this all begins, first gallery card, Grandmaster, the Elder, one of the elders of the universe. Basically, when the time stream entanglement happens, Neil, you had a lot of that right.
Did I pass?
I'm going to throw more context around there for you. So when the initial time stream entanglement happened, the elders of the universe came together and were like, hey, rent's really expensive. Let's all live in one house. So they fused like their domains together. So the collector's gallery is now existing alongside the Grand Garden and things like that. So it's like, let's keep a watch on each other, be able to protect each other during this. When that happened, the Grandmaster notices in the Collector's Museum a contract signed by Von Doom. And he kind of clocks that, and he's like, I want this because this could be a bargaining chip, especially since Doom is in charge of the time string entanglement and he's trying to do stuff with it. And he hires Gambit to steal it from the Collector. Flash back to Gambit and Rogue, middle of their wedding, time stream entanglement. Krakoa sent to 2099. Their wedding rings are lost in the storm. The Grandmaster says, "Hey, yo, Gambit, break into the museum, and we'll give you guys use guys 2 wedding rings made of cranovium, and you can use the Grand Garden for your honeymoon." And they're like, "Bet, free. We love it." So he reaches out to Storm. She gets them. She gets them. She gets them a ship from Wakanda so they can, go out into space. And Gambit's like, "Oh yeah, let's go on this honeymoon trip." And they convince the Quiet Council of Krakoa that this sounds like a ploy to like make it a write-off, like a tax write-off. Hey, if you pay for our honeymoon, we'll leave Krakoa gates all throughout the universe, which also seems like eminent domain, which is also problematic. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see. There's a whole exchange between Gambit and Rocket, and this is in Gambit's hero story, and then another gallery card, about to make a name for myself. And Rocket learns that the Collector got this contract from a red-skinned stranger. And
it's Mephisto, right?
Yes, it is Mephisto. And Mephisto, so at some point Mephisto was in the possession of this contract that he brokered with Doom. And over the course of this like mini story here, the Grandmaster unlocks the full potential of Gambit's powers, allowing him to heal, giving him special playing guards to heal, which we've talked about before, has some root in comics because Gambit's abilities, augmented by Mr. Sinister, gave him some healing properties for a while.
Wow.
Gambit's like, "Don't tell my wife." And he's like, "Hey, if you see an otter named Lila in the Collector's Gallery, tell her I'm coming to get her soon."
Oh man.
yeah.
Pour one out.
No.
Right. But no, she's fine, and she's 30, flirty, and thriving in this universe.
At the farm.
So
She went to Grandpa's farm upstate.
this next is the gallery card, Phantoms of the Past. And so this is from the vantage point of Doom 2099. And so to amass all of this power that he had to give up certain memories. They stole the idea from Ken's in our D&D campaign. Sacrificed his memories to gain power. After like the time stream entanglement, he's getting these flashes of memory of a woman that he has felt affection towards. And scouring the universe and everything he uses, he cannot unlock these memories using the power of Cranovium. He sees this vision of a woman being tortured in a hellish dimension, crying for Doom to save her. But anytime he tries to like reach out into this dream, it shatters. But he is able to see a contract with the name Cynthia on it. And he learns that the contract is in the possession of the Collector, and now he wants it as well. This is directly tied to the comics. Cynthia is Doom's mother, who was captured and held prisoner by Mephisto in Limbo. Which
interesting.
I want to do a deep dive on that storyline because it's really interesting. But I was like, Cynthia, who's that? Angelica's doll from Rugrats?
Cindy.
Oh yeah.
So cut to Gambit. He puts on his Assassin's Creed costume with the Thieves Guild, sneaks out of the bedroom. Rogue is fake playing asleep, and she's like, "I know he's up to something." Magneto, meantime, enters the Grand Garden through this Krakoa gateway, senses a disturbance in the force, knows that Gambit is up to something. Then we get to the Cosmic Contest on basically the 1818 mode. The Grandmaster and the Collector are playing a game to see who will control this combined realm of all the elders of the universe. So it's kind of what is a Secret Wars, like with the Beyonder called all the heroes together.
Yep.
And so that's what that mode is.
Cool.
It's the teams competing to see who's going to control this universe. But before the game ends, an alarm goes off in the Collector's gallery. He runs off to deal with that. The Grandmaster knows that this is because Gambit was able to sneak in to steal. Gambit just thinks it's a piece of paper. And if you've watched his Assassin's Creed MVP screen, it's where he throws the card and it knocks the one out of like the display case. That's like the shard of the contract that he wants.
Oh,
wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. He gets it back to the Collector or the Grandmaster, and it turns out to be a fake. So that is like the ending screen from 1818 if you lose. Or even I think if you win, like it's the Grandmaster looking at something and Gambit's like, oh no, and like the piece of paper like dissolves. That's like them realizing it's a fake.
Wah, wah.
So in the meantime, Rogue, she wakes up. Gambit's gone. She's mad. Gambit left a D20.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Nice.
On the bedside table. She touches it and basically absorbs its power. It was a Chronovium dice. She encounters Magneto. He says, oh, he's gone in here into the Collector's gallery, which makes her even more angry because he's working on their honeymoon. Magneto realizes this energy that's emanating from Rogue, and you see it in her abilities when that yellow field pops out, this field of Chronovium around her. Yeah. She's like, take me home to Krakoa. And he's like, no, you are like volatile right now. This power could destroy Krakoa. And she's like, men, am I right? But so he tries to like encase her in the Magneto bubble. But her power rejects it, causes the barrier to break, and it withers the Krakoan gateway and all of the plants in the Grand Garden.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Killing everything. Because she can't control her power. Because women never listen. She says, like, take me back again. And he's like, no. She hits him. He flies back.
This is Magneto, right?
Yeah. And she goes to confront Gambit. Gambit is coming out of the Collector's gallery. They have their quarrel. He like basically lays down his cards.
Ooh.
With her. Tells her that the thing was a fake. He's been duped. Gambit's like, shit, what's going on with you? She shows him the die. She's like, you weren't supposed to be playing D&D on our honeymoon. And he was like, oh no, the guys, it was the only time we could get together. That's just me. Tells her about the plan to like make it into a ring. But the gateway home is destroyed. They don't know what to do now. Cut to the Collector now. Basically figuring out everything that is going on. Knows the game that the Grandmaster tried to play. He had stored the real contract, Doom's real contract, in a cabinet protected by Chronovium energy, isolating it from the time stream.
A black box.
Basically. Although Rogue is able to absorb the Chronovium from the cabinet, which allows him to steal the real contract. But the Collector doesn't want. He's like, he's a collector, it's like, I could keep them as exhibits and trap them here forever, but that might attract more mutants to the garden. So what I'm going to do is sick my goons on them my goons being Deadpool and also Bloodstone.
There you
And
go.
so
there you
they
go.
have to now survive the night at the museum being chased by Hunted, which is actually a really cool, like, to give it that kind of like finite time. Like, can you make it to the morning? Can you survive the night at the museum? Which
Five
would
Nights at Freddy's.
that would be a sick PvE mode. Like, can you last?
Yeah.
That might be it.
It's a
Is
horde
that it?
mode. I mean, it's
Is that the new thing?
I don't know.
But it would
That
just be the two
Guan. Take our idea.
versus
Double G.
Deadpool and also
Also
Bloodstone.
tons of
Yeah.
Deadpools.
Who would they have henchmen or whatever to send at you to?
So there are. I
They're
don't think it's
collector-
spoilers because they're in gallery cards, and it was in the trailer that has dropped.
Oh, the
at the Game
dinosaurs.
Awards. Yeah, there's what we believe to be Devil Dinosaur, and then some other
Monster.
variants. That's where we're getting some of these new costumes from, like the Emma Frost, Moon Knight, Human Torch. These are variants that are seemingly under the control of the collector, the regal ones, like the Court of Owl type looking ones.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
where Lady
that
Loki
is.
comes from too.
There you go.
Say that one more time, Ken.
Is that where Lady Loki comes from too? Is the
Collection?
I
I know
don't.
she was in the screenshot of something with all that.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is season 5 leading into season 6. Can
See what-
Rogue and Gambit survive on the run the night at the museum?
Dun, dun, dun.
Museum. Why wasn't that the comic that came out this week? That'd be
Honestly,
amazing.
That would be so smart. Release the season story as like a 3-issue mini.
Museum.
Before the new
Guan.
season.
During the season. And then you get the final one in the last week of the season.
With
or
the
whatever.
gallery card art as the variant covers.
There you go.
Easy
Didn't
money.
they kind of
Print
do?
the money.
I mean, when it kicked off originally, the Infinity comic, wasn't it kind of telling the story?
It was.
Like kind of as
It was
was
filling
going
in
on?
some gaps a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like. I mean, it was filling in gaps, but it was like not.
Not
The
really.
story still wasn't that great.
It was kind of the story of the maps, I guess. Because it went through the
I mean, the
Tokyo
original
2099,
The
right?
Krakoa one did. The original one.
Oh,
wasn't,
the Krakoa one.
didn't.
Yeah,
but the
yeah, right,
Krakoa
right.
one did have like a real story from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
To
cool.
their credit, I'm sure it is not easily. You think that there would be so much synergy between Marvel games and Marvel comics? I bet it's not, and that they're given the smallest nugget of what to do. And with the lead time it takes to edit, approve, and print a comic, like I'm sure the lead time on
think-
that.
That takes longer than the game? I think game would take longer, no? Technical,
Well,
all that.
with the amount of change that there would need to be, like story wise, I think it would be different.
I would just think, man, it would be easier to do it as an Infinity than obviously a printed comic, definitely, right? But I mean,
Totally.
some of the Infinities, like you think they could probably at least somewhat do them hand in hand. Like, hey, like just like they were able to give us the build that we just got. Like they knew this was going to be the story. What, 12 months ago, 18 months ago on the team? So it's like they could have kind of hand in hand. And I know I'm making it sound like it's easy, and I know it's way more than it is, but
Well, what's the timeline like for manga? Like I know they're weekly releases, but is it like, hey, on Monday I'm drafting next week's?
I mean, it's.
Comic.
I know Oda
Or-
with One Piece. It is very quick the way he's doing it. Yeah, I mean, he gets like a day off, and then he's just like chugging. Now, the one that he's doing that week, when is it actually releasing print? I don't know, but I would assume it's probably
Probably at least
2
2 or 3
weeks.
weeks
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks, maybe.
to print
Huh.
and
But-
distribute and all that, right?
So
But yeah,
bring us on.
there you
Make us
go.
a story team.
Very good.
Season 5 lore. But all right, guys, we are over 2 hours now. On
Let's
this one.
go.
Whoa.
So let's move on here to our final segment, the part of the show where we get you involved that we call What Ifs. All right. Well, remember, you can always leave us a comment over on Spotify, but the best way to leave us a question or topic now is, of course, in our Discord. Head over to the What Ifs channel, and every week, like we did earlier today, we post a little announcement to everybody saying, hey, send your questions over. And the first one comes to us from Vinny G, and he says, question for you guys. Thanks to Lady Loki, people are pretty excited about variants, and men-to-women variants are pretty easy to think of. But are there variants from the women-to-men variety? Like, is there a male Scarlet Witch or a male Emma Frost? Any real deep cuts? And he said this is partially inspired by a gender swap custom skins he's seen on YouTube Shorts. So, Matt, can you think of any
They're
women-to-men?
off the dome. The best book for this, if you want to explore any of that, is Exiles. Exiles was a stick title that basically very rivals adjacent, if you will, like heroes plucked from a time stream in the multiverse teamed up together to solve problems, happening that are threatening the multiverse as a whole. And so that's where like Blink the X-Men became popular. That's where we first met Nocturne, Nightcrawler's daughter. But there was a male Scarlet Witch, like I think it was a Scarlet Warlock, and he was like a combination of like Wolverine, Magneto, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Mesmero, like in one universe, and which is like OP. So there's that.
Lady Deadpool
I know,
in the chat pose just said.
Yeah. I know in Infinity Warps, WARPS, there was a version of Wolverine that was fused with Emma Frost. And he was like named Diamond.
I do remember
Diamond
that.
something.
Yeah.
And it was like Diamond Claws, and his hair was blonde.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So that would actually be sick, but that would be a Wolverine costume more than an Emma Frost one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, plenty of. I would go out. Highly recommend Exiles. Highly recommend Infinity Warps. That's where we got Soldier Supreme, where it was Captain America, the Sorcerer Supreme. We got Iron Hammer, which is
Iron
Thor,
Man and Thor.
Stark Odinson. Yeah.
That sounds nuts.
Great.
It's just them in an Iron Man suit with a giant hammer.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
It's so
amazing.
good.
That's so cool.
Like Warhammer Titan hammer. Like,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Nice. Let's see. Next one comes to us from Brickwall292, who, by the way, I wanted to give credit when I was streaming earlier and I was talking about the Cosmic Invasion skins or costumes. His comment on them was, he said it looks like they put the PS4 versions of or something like now everybody knows how to play the PS4 versions of the game or something like that. So like basically they put the PS4 version of those characters in the game.
Oh, that's funny.
Obviously that was great. But Brickwall said, when Doomsday/Secret Wars eventually comes out, do you think there will be an Easter egg for Marvel Rivals? And what do you think it could be? So, kind of think about with the Spider-Verse. Quan will be in it. But
with the Infinity Gauntlet.
He's the new cameo of all the Marvel movies.
Guan will return in Avengers.
Oh my gosh. Instead of Stanley, we get Guan in every Marvel property.
He's just in the back drinking a soda.
Give it to me now.
I think Galacta will be the main villain in Doomsday, behind the whole thing.
But she's not a
Get to the payload.
Oh, it's so annoying. I don't know. Like,
No, I hope not. I hope that's.
I don't think we'll get an Easter egg. I think there will be promotional stuff.
Yeah.
Like
to him as a playable character.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. The sprays, we haven't gotten skins for a lot of the past Marvel movies, but we've gotten sprays, we got some emotes and stuff like that. So I bet we'll get some of that stuff.
Well, there was the Fantastic Four costumes, right?
Yeah,
movie?
and the Captain America, Brave New World. We got the
Thunderbolts.
Well, yeah, Thunderbolts,
Thunderbolts
Bucky,
skins.
Thunderbolts.
What was the
and,
last movie that came out?
Fantastic
Fantastic Four.
Four.
Oh wow,
Wonder
That was a while
Man
ago.
is next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing that for
Ooh.
MCU recap?
I mean, it's
Once
a show.
it's all out?
It's a show,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to watch it, so we can.
Let's do it.
I mean, it's part of the MCU. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure we're contractually obligated.
We have to. With people.
Let's see. We got another one. This one comes to us from Captain America. So thanks, Steve, for writing the show. He says, with how creative the devs have been with characters like Daredevil blindness, Deadpool being an upgrade character, and a perma-flying tank Angela, Spidey, etc., what more can they possibly do? Is there something from games like League, Apex, Dota, or Overwatch that haven't been introduced yet? I mean, the one thing you guys would always bring up was that character in Heroes of the Storm where it was two people playing one character, right?
Yeah, that's what I always think of.
But if you were going to do it, it would be a cloak and dagger kind of deal, right? So, I mean, who else would it be?
2 players, 1 character.
That'd be wild, man. Crazy.
What about like a collector or something, and you're not an actual player on the fields, kind of like the Ultron
oh yeah, you could be
side
placing
mode or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're like buffing different characters and like watching them as like an overhead view or something, and like maybe just placing stuff, but you can't actually get attacked. I don't know. That seems pretty.
Placing little health pods. And stuff
Or was it Abathur in Heroes of the Storm, where you're just kind of like hiding out and passively sending bugs?
Yes, you just like hang out and hide.
Yeah,
and then you send out little
set some
minions.
traps. Yeah, set some traps. And,
Yeah,
but they could find you somewhere hiding.
I want to see Danger, the Danger Room.
Yeah.
And I think there's an interesting mechanic you could use there.
As a character?
Yeah,
because the whole
people just start tripping out.
Well, the whole thing about the Danger Room is that it's actually a sentient being, which later gets its own form, becomes a member of the X-Men named Danger.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so something about like manipulating the other team in some way, but then also being able to buff or give like, I don't know, like a special weapon. I'm thinking, like how Magneto gets like the charged up sword. He used to have that team up with Scarlet Witch. Like if there's another mutant on your team, like they get a special unique weapon activated by the Danger Room, or like I don't know, something in like, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. Just like, I think that would be a cool idea. Specific maps they would have buffs. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. They're a lot smarter than us. I know that much.
Yeah. Other thing that I can think of is like multiple characters, like one person controlling multiple characters in different locations. So back to Heroes of the Storm, there's the 3 Vikings, and you just kind of like let one go and you take control of another one and you're over there. And then kind of an honest
RTS at that point.
Yeah, sort of something like that. And you just kind of like switch bodies and let yours kind of, you do minimal damage or something where it is, or maybe it just sits there. But something like that would be cool. And another one would be you spawn minions, like something that has minions that actually move and push.
Some people call them children.
That's what I was just thinking about is like more. I mean, we think about like Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, but like a hero with a pet, or like it's like the main thing of the hero is like you're controlling this, but it's like they're controlling something else. Why they're like a minion or a pet of some kind. So like Devil Dinosaur could be a tank, but really you're Moon Girl and you're like
calling out where you should go. And
yeah.
Devil Dinosaur, I choose you.
When Hulk transforms, he gets more powerful, but is he also like more susceptible to attacks or something like that? Is there like a downside to?
You don't have ranged.
Okay, because I'm thinking like, what if it were like either a Hulk transformation or like Sentry from Thunderbolts, where it's like you're fighting to stay below like a certain stress level, and if you don't, then you transform.
That would be
you
wild.
you might be more powerful, but you have like anti-heal on. You have like
Like you're hurting the whole team. Like the whole team
your
is now
doing
cooldowns are
something as a team.
longer or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's
Somewhat.
like the other team is trying to push you over that stress level, but you're trying to do more.
Oh,
to
that's
keep
so
it
cool.
down.
I
That's a
would
good
love
idea.
that.
Make me a game developer, guys. Like, come on. Is
a
there
good
anything
one.
you know of that like that in any kind of
No.
game?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I know
guess
of some
the-
heroes where like it's like if you like rage, right? Where it's like
Right.
like overload.
you hurt yourself, or like you're not able to be healed and things like that, but nothing where like would affect others.
There's
Your
like kind
power.
of like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing, but like what would happen if the Bruce Banner doesn't want to transform? Like it's more of a hindrance to him. What? I don't know.
So like something's they kind of have it with Doctor Strange, right? And if you have too much mana, then you
Yeah.
get the debuff, but like
Yeah.
something a larger scale than that.
Right. And it just
Impact the team or whatever, or you turn
like if
into
you were
something
Cloak and
else.
Dagger and you couldn't turn back into Dagger until
you chilled out a bit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like a cooldown, but instead of not being able to use abilities, it's just you are in a different form. But yeah, that sounds awesome.
Let's see. We got one more here from Kindred Journal, and they say, "Could Deadpool be the start of characters being reworked to support different playstyles?" So this is what I was talking about earlier. What he said. Let's see. He said, "Imagine Adam Warlock as a Vanguard flying around like Angela." He said, "I would honestly love this. One of my favorite parts of playing as Angela." And then another question is, we seem to be getting a lot of couples in the game, newest showing Black Panther and Storm having a relationship. Who do you think will be the next power couple to debut? They say bring in Scott, Kitty and Colossus. Who do you think will be next?
Scott Lang, yes, we need
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp, yeah.
I don't think that's what he meant. But that would be great. It would be awesome.
I personally want Lady Deathstrike so we could get some good interactions with Wolverine.
I want Thanos and Death.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we're probably a long ways off from that. That's a good one.
You could get like Lalandra. Well, we'd need Professor X first. Professor X and Lalandra.
I mean,
they say Shadowcat Colossus.
Yeah, I mean that's the classic right now too. I think. I mean,
How about like Peter and Mary Jane or Gwen
that
Stacy?
can't happen.
No. Why not?
I think that's like in like the Marvel Bible, like that they're not allowed to like be happy or something.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
always problems.
Don't quote me here.
Sure.
Who's anybody else you can? Honestly, Ant-Man and Wasp like seem like the next. Whether it's what's his face, Pym and Janet Van Dyne, or Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne. Hope Van Dyne in the comics is like they're not like a thing. I think she's like a teenage member of the Champions.
Yeah.
Miles and Gwen.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the rework of characters? Do you think they could go back and start reworking some of the other heroes to be like a Deadpool, where you'll have a Vanguard version of Adam Warlock, or no? You don't think so?
No, I
No,
think
it's a
that this
Deadpool thing.
perfectly fits Deadpool for Deadpool.
I don't. Yeah,
character.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
They'll just introduce a new character.
Yeah.
I mean, that was actually like kind of my mindset before I actually got hands-on with Deadpool, was like, not to say that it was lazy doing it. It's like, why didn't they just do 3 separate heroes? You know, like
Lazy devs.
Why? Well, but like, why would you do him as 3? I'm like, well, just have him be one, and then the slot that he fills in the Vanguard could just be a whole different character. But once you play him, I think you said it, Ken's, like it fits him perfect. Like it just makes sense. Yeah. Like, yes, this is how he should be. Of course. Like this is Deadpool. That's what he does.
This is Deadpool.
I think, just mentioning there Adam Warlock as a Vanguard, I think we just need Sentry as a Vanguard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That kind of gives me Sentry vibes, and they should just bring Sentry.
Just give Adam Warlock flight. That's all I ask. A little more.
That would be fine.
Mobility.
Does he only gets it when he's in ghost form or whatever now?
He kind of floats. Does he fly? Or is he
No.
just float?
No.
I mean, you when you go to Ghost, you can go up and down and move, but
Yeah.
like you're,
Going
okay.
Ghost.
you're just moving
Danny
around.
Phantom.
All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us for this episode. Nice long one, clocking it in. I don't know if it's the longest one right now, looking at the time.
That's
I don't
what
even know
she
Probably
said.
close.
But yeah, lots to talk about there. But again, let us know your thoughts on Deadpool and everything coming with season 6. Seems like there is a lot coming this season. A lot to look forward to as we move into the season as well here in the coming weeks. And of course, we'll be back in 2 weeks to break it all down for you and kind of let you know our thoughts on everything new in the game and where Deadpool's filling out the roles here. Don't forget, head over to rivalsassemble.com. You can find all the social links over there. And like we always say, join our Discord. And you can join a great community, especially every time going into a new season. It's a great way to meet some new folks, especially if you're looking to rise up the ranks like Matt did in comp. Because, Matt, you're going to be reset now. You hit gold, but boom, got to
gold.
Start that rise again as we move forward.
See, that's
into the season.
what's fun about it. It's just hitting gold. I don't need to be Grandmaster. I don't need to be Diamond Plat.
But you might.
I don't.
You got that taste.
Be looking for that feeling again. Yeah.
That's right. You got that taste.
Shaking, take a lap around the house.
Any final thoughts here, or anything you guys want to throw out here at the end of the show?
It is getting cold in the parts of the United States. Bring your pets inside. If you are cold, they are cold.
That's a good
Up
one.
in Canada, it's also
message.
very cold. From a snow day today, I was out shoveling. It was terrible. What I want to bring up is, so last season, Love is a Battlefield. That was my, I had a song of the season. What's a good museum song? Night at the Museum. Anyone have any?
Oh,
Any songs about museums?
yeah, is there a song about a museum?
Museum?
No, you're just doing it on purpose.
I'm gonna write one. And it's gonna be called Museum.
Are there any songs about museums?
That's what I
Maybe Walter Groggins wrote one.
Walter Cloggins. Which is his commercials on TV all the time. Oh my god.
Museum.
Unknown museum.
Okay, well, if you know any good museum songs,
Museum
Theme of the
send them
season.
in.
Museum.
'Cause I need something to go on repeat while I grind to gold.
Oh, Springsteen, Born to Run. Because they're on the run from the collector.
That's a good one.
From Deadpool.
You're welcome.
We're gonna take everything. But all right, well, that's gonna do it for us for this episode, everybody. Thank you here for tuning in again, however you're tuning in, and until next time, we'll catch you later.
Peace.